CareFinder is a real estate company that focuses on property development within the Gambia. We pride ourselves with providing not just quality and durable houses, but also state-of-the-art designs tailored to our clients' tastes and expectations. Our unique experience and expertise is second to none in the industry. We are currently building and selling 3-bedroom bungalows at Sukuta Traffic Lights and Jabang. We're also building and selling 3-bedroom story buildings at Sukuta Paradise. Other sites are also in the pipeline. With CareFinder, payment options are available. With just 40% deposit, you can get your house started. For more information, contact us on 329-5188, 727-0049, 709-8418. You can also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at CareFinder. With CareFinder, you are assured of a secure investment.
APS Gambia lemu APS Katung APS is 100% Gambian.
Bari nyati mwete kufuri mbala kentala di ke nyati mbondari taba futu wola at least it ya fonte ko APS min kullo balbiji imo fon fonya fon ka fonyo ko ibina do ibodo ko APS jam fane mo fana fonya nyati mbo yo min fo enda sija ndanga moyro ko APS wallet isa ko do kino min tata fa wuli muan ime charge fenna wala enta sindi jam
ako nyati mbo nko ko kabo transuto kata wala fo wuli muan ite fenne dola womu zero file bitun kabo wo 20,000 la ka sele sal eke charge mun fa abuka fensi 1% na malam mati
wota yara gamen no be nyanta wala kana APS wala tele mobile ko ka ko do ki ibadi ngol
ya jele ni APS kabrin nan credit ko to bari min kum mayata be wala fa mo kas pawat ni suto be during suto be dibiding abe tema biti kol sonda ila APS mobile lo sika ni asika to ya safe da men ko fen ko atondi nawek ha ni oto je nyamen do tachi ama ni ama do abanta ila kas power isa hawasima ajibe free joriti je
oto mbade ngameno albe sito ulle fisiyata alnaleta APS wallet yela la mobile ko APS wallet nyaata doro barin ko do nim fata do so kon to
dañu be fo no le mol ñala jam nim fata do so kon ba fo le
basi ti jembita to register jede kadu sa APS 100% namuti
APS 100%
APS
Gambia 100%.
Looking for the perfect home away from home in the Gambia? Welcome to BC's Residence, your ideal short-stay apartment in the heart of Bundung. Whether you're visiting for business, pleasure, or an extended stay, BC's Residence offers you the comfort, convenience, and privacy you deserve. Enjoy spacious, well-appointed accommodations in a peaceful neighborhood just behind Nusrat High School. Our residence combines modern amenities with authentic Gambian hospitality, ensuring your stay is both comfortable and memorable. At BC's Residence, you are not just booking a room, you're finding your perfect base to explore all that the Gambia has to offer. Ready to book your stay? Contact us today. +220 941414 BC's Residence at gmail.com. BC's Residence, Bundung, behind Nusrat High School. Your comfort is our priority.
assalamu alaikum baningolu ngali konton ngali bismillah momorondi yalon ko be kirfatu jube kanyin tembe namba fulale ala baraka baki alkala wato menta kabula noma alla di grand bantaba programme le murtanan mi yalon ko akana arjuma mansola dunyo kan ngana janga kul kacha mi yalon ko abe dendim banko la kola fo politiko le mbang fo ku ko tenen bang nyul be mu kulati mi yalon ko nke kacha nyim programme to janne mbe mol tentula bake mbe jayla men yalon ko wolle be stal ki kan mba fola fanan altenten kastal ki ni ngatre programme jube kan nyin tembe na ni ngatra iba jube kan YouTube channel to drong isita na YouTube channel to e subscribe je subscription free of charge la moy buke kanim fenna bawo fengol be je men yalon ko nke bondi YouTube mbukol bondi na Facebook to jang mba fola mo be ya barka bake e kala watol menuta kabula noma ninyi wato sita surtout Gambia mo men yalon ko wolle be jang anin Gambia e bantala kala kalam tandi ko bunda fula miyalon ko wolle bulodi nyim programme ko ka sembentu yandi ka fasa wole mu APS aning wol of course kir findati APS itol keta kidi kodi ki dinkira bundalti na miyalon ko ka kodo ki aning ka ta e ka mamma wole fannala Gambia banko kanja nanata kodi ki wala sika mantrela ko ila ko lanno warta baba ke ningatara bading sutunne be bulu Gambia bantala waranto kanunte wole beje waranto wol of course ila terle beje ise kodo kino kabonan America banko kan Canada ani Europe ise kodo kina Gambia banko kan jang atariata nyamen andum ila moli be bulu la kodo nyim fon kan ate wati sutuna ite kolya ku sotla je do kulal be mbulu men yalon ko itiminango diata bake andum na kundal be banko tonkon nano beto bari ap kilim fanam be kering mo be nyanta katala bake yo soto ila bulu kono telefono kono wala mu APS wallet apo nyenti nyimo applet lonko aka fenjamale ke adaba kono ise sino fo suto dutala ila cash power e bang ise ni apotano ye cash power sang ite bata ku da sotla je bari imanda woto fanan ise ni app kilon fana use no memu ni APS wallet apo nyenti ye credit ko sang ni ngatra ila credit ko banta ibe deto kono amanjare fam kadinio ki kata biti ko to pour kata credit ko sang ise la mobile otano ye du ila ni apo kono ye credit ko sang wati sutum kono fan nyin bemu kulati mialo ko APS ya sambale na Gambia banko kanjang nyaro do manding albila nombal jelale screen o duma bari adabe fanan na sponsor solo kono wala mu kir findati nanata korda lola aninka korda wafi Gambia banko kanjang nyonta wala muti fla mantere la koto nyo saba fanan mantara ila service la lanno la koto ning a tara ken wala be bulu ilafta kalo ni frada kir finda ma drum ibela keno iba lola be bungo mi alonko abe kallanke yari baba bake bungo mi alonko abe nyinyala andum abe kala nyin jaman la bam bungolti abe dependi men kan wala mu ite mari laftala nyamen iba kele wala nyama ker fainda ko kele bari imanda woto korda lori mbandi ngo ker fainda e kanyul be wafi Gambia banko kan janne ila do kulalu ila londo faramansata bake alukata angale kamen kuma di experto le moti nanata bundo la Gambia banko kan jang ay faramansata baba bake wala ila londo hafiyo le moti wo fannala ila kula no warta bake nyato do mandi alfana be ila nomba jela screen o duma la nge tentu bake nge jaytu mala menna e bulodum di grand bantaba programme ko to ka sembentu yandi ka fasa wala of course amba fole ya baraka bake ablay bismillah
yo me mo le konton na ala tentu nata no ko tek ninga meno nga kacha mbe mo be tentu lambe jayla mel fana bi yang talibo serifo anin la lontamba anin melma mabe no nene MC nin dol mbe ke fatu be konton na top to bottom to top mbe duala mansake anin morbe me alo nya donc ayabe bulu ani normal encore is a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Talibo?
Yeah, barka Sidi. Mbafala mole ko juma mubarak. Bismillah anola jumo be Allah taala tentula kan na sufol tumbulo kono kam mabe jam fanan. Adi meni alon ko kan jibe be konton na ke tentu ke jay meni be Gambia ani meni be Gambia bantala. Mbe nako participanol fanan konton na bayo Sonko Mr Bojang MC ning nene mbi fanan be konton na min be kana jang kalunta men fanan invite jang ye konton ke tentu na host ite fon be konton na ke tentu ke jay ka suuti bañi fanan konton men kere fatureti ana la kere fatu staffol men yalon koy katare machine to dol katare ku jamal to jim be mol konton na ni men yalon koy kan sponsor na nyim programme to kumi ka fo nyame ke fayda kata fo APS no kata yona no be konton na ke tentu ke jay e ka supporto men di nyim programme wala be mol dal la fana mol sikara o supporto kilon dila bayren ka kacha ka kidolo bondi mol la ndo ka mol faham yandle dim ka mol kalamtan dila fana membe kering banko nyin kan to mo jama ni mo funtita banta te fama menilong te kante long tinan di sain teng anni ko be labaji kel me te labaji kel no ko bugalon ko jumala nyante jumala be sutera nte ka tartala dro docteur tal kere fatu ka baranga fo hop ka fatu jara so kula de mi alon ka fa alhamdulillah rabbil alamin mol ka ke nyame wala ma beti ka ke bakilim fakili yatim be wala banko e bake his excellency president Adama Barrow ala e duno la tele kam bi ka Gambia la doko la kan ba konto namba tentu la bambe duala e fanan doko nyi ala sa continent di anala doko lalu isi munya nyoy isi sabar nyoy doko nonyin asike mol la kole akoli isi kuduteje o kala duati masatalla dal la wala na parti yoning MPP ay gagné 2026 ay gagné la gagné nyima ba abe sera kanne abe sera kanne defante fam ni si tan I get happy yes birinja ni ndara bolon kono ka tar yayi la silol ni crown ni jiol bida kam yaje so crown Gambia nawe
tali mo nim programme crown man tra kene bina bako pol use ka
jam ko mbolani bele ka soro jang ni amoy satché jandem
on the 15 tambitali
ha bar ni amoy jang ni amoy satché bake
talo no yalo
capital always like that
no
bar bolon kono crown bi ni mbo andara sale ke crown e maji si no da foyela mobile sunya vela ya conditiono ye ko mobile sunya ba bale buluba ya sunya apprenti le buluba drive lomba ba yo fa lomba mo monde balom ba ko ve diare
bari iko dismissal le janti bayre le mero do ko ma amanda nyama
hanide
iko yebe mun la yeba bala mbalo sunya
bara tele ate phone abe killing abe camera ate killing am security ni ila camera nyanda mu dal ni defo nyamaje bar camera ni wo nyanda fogos la meya sunya camera nyanda ka choplal ni tel MPP media lo wil ka chopel babura
ara thank you ba bismillah
yalo malaf na nyoma yalo be livol la yowati yasa na memoro numéro 21 yalo na memoro numéro 5 so ando memoro numéro malaf katinya wala aben chokoti kan manalo kadi iben chokoti kan de iben chokoti kan yalo sidi ebe mo jara na file ngay ko petition ni mbar ni mo be petition savela aba safla and not 14 days le diala for him to apologize 14 days no because I meant for e ba mo jara lota kasi radio to kan kele but I meant for itialo na meant for aben kele kan no but itialo ne ba ma meant for kan ba mo je ka akon dele mu am the keep security as I the popular telephone filter but the problem is here
because you know ko mata manda nyama
yalo men there was no security lapses. People need to understand. So even I'm the head of the security at that time, you know I'm a competent security officer. You know that. I'm a competent security officer. I'm a competent security officer. So the thing is, so it only my understanding. I probably did not have any security lapses. And telephone in the philo does not have any connection to do with security lapses. Telephone in the philo, on income and security marketer, no man ku fengenyola. Telefono be membulu o mari fo mantara adamanta security fo kono so telefono mamuda imasunya pabi bulu imasunya security bulu yes so I mean that source code telefono le filo does not has anything to do with the security yeah no amantara to dodol bala for people to understand
ba be fo mutakanne ko
Okay.
One of the key things public security nyantaka hakilo tumment wala na mobile. Because intelligence, particular intelligence jama be mobile kono. Why must that be given to somebody may along is easily accessible?
No.
Security man
No, that's where
security ignore or security
but sometimes they could alert him because mobile is very effective.
No.
For nothing.
I'm like, it's not about that. You see, Yalong, what people need to understand. Let's say, it will be motor. They within the vehicle. So, Pavi Gita, let's say Pavi Jimoto. Yes, I want telephone. So, me rose can because Nataka Jumosali. So, I will gila at telephone la motor. Right? Come at telephone landi, Prate Gisai. Right? So, security finance, I will go to more, you know, mole rose kankana. So, security finance focus is at a big gila because security gila telephone, I probably do telephone. So, probably telephone and answer. So, maybe motor burn the way telephone sekanyola. So, I call it Jufokono. But at a monkey, it's not part of the securities at all. At a Montara, you know, go and drive or normally, sometimes I can see the motor normally. I can see the motor at the president driver, Nimfura Fongoro. Driver is normal, I can see motor or Nalafta IG, Tamantama Motobala, Nim program Banta, I bula motor. Sometimes from driver will book a Gifon. They stay in the vehicle, AC Moleta scene, anytime they can demand you. So I can attend it. So Kabrim Pabi Gita, Kafoya Akiri, so security and security and all the securities were all over Pabi. People Mulnara in Sembola, along Mumi along Mulia come, Mulaftala, Mulnara in Sembola. Kabina in Sembola.
No, no, anybody will catch Yalo, Mr. Boya. Yalong Kabrim Baro Kabe Diamula, Modoya intercept, journalist Olia, Mol Funta, Munefo, Baro. No, until la patio found mol mala barola pro idiam. Kodi? Okay, imagine sifa kete telefonana. Follow. Kafo ni be kafo walina. Ite nyanta ko ite manyan ke manke mo ken santi. Ila force advance team nyanta talal. Whether you are a president wala itemu opposition. Ke alat kan tandi la kafu jang mol siata janne al nyanda kala tinal nyanda kala o els nyine be kala. So imagine moto fankono atela security found fota nyokoma because nindamu ndata jila pabi manji no ani la moy dro la moy ani security flala bije ani mbata dro security flala bije kilindo si jino la pour kala bunda yele bar kilindo si hol don nole pour kaje ko faiji wa ji to fang problème si keno ma ja ay telephone to je and wo telephone nying is live imagine la mol be chocho ka mune be telephone kono na tata do tata fenke imagine wo spectrum mal sota mol it's valid
no yalo
so you know
it look at that for yalo I agree with whatever Talbo is trying to say I can remember then if it's about security protocol definitely will not Talbo
tele saba man sekunda
no but more la no naloko e ba yo be training kono le ila modo e ba training
tele ngau protocol lo altile
e ba yo training colonel. Yes, and ya current rebellion not absolute protocol.
All right, let's go.
So that's what you need to understand.
Nini sita manza kunda ite sonna ku explain la membe sene ala mole.
Bamina masenaja.
Because ile man sene. Iman dar sonni.
Bamina masenaja.
Nin ben keda state house alte sonna fulal ba fula alinga ke badi yat.
Bamina masenaja.
Okay, sign ala badi unying me ala ko ay telephone nyi sika man na sikala. Security nyanta tele kwexonda nyanta sambala police le fon ya kwexon
no
ya understand because ni imagine alko Ahmad Bale asunya alla mo do la fundita fo Saddam Sanya nomba ko Ahmad Ba
no abe sano
yalla okay baro fana na sibitlu na al jabi al yo lo men ke dibo ko na kuran fara na al sai ya al fana kana fa so be wala de al ngabula won alam pabi dunta ako kuran tata la ay dibo ay tufa baro ba jabilal de so da jabe bu zalo
anyway it's okay it's clear kianko le na telephone sunya and then we just let it go like that no but kianko la sunya amanga jande telephone kianko la sunya mala ka sato tofo because na kebal kon kana sato tofo ato na kebal kon kana sato tofo
for transparency.
no bari bandula bari fa no ko kana fo dia fo do yakala
bar pajañ ko ñani nin same ba kan na ne vita kan salika je vita telephone ñini na
no afo da kiang afo ko pajañ ko ba fula na la telephone ja ay ta kiang na la sato ñi ndo fo no ban sa fa ko sato be da mo to ma fa kan na nin to le kebal ko kana fo ni ya
so kala ka fil enin talbe no le ñoji je so ale ñoji ñadi
no ndo be jamo ko le jamo josal ko la na ne fana je fana kana ne ka ta de ke mbaso dunta e mo prano mo la do mo ka prano mo prano so ne ko
imagine mala mobile suñano ala security le bambanda la security nal senta ñola tra ala security
yalo let me tell you something e kam mole molu suñaro kaka damen wala ñuntu ko nin kafo be kirkam moment non ya ta no tun suñaro ka ba kafo bu ko man ta kirkam moment so ta bendu wonya kafo man ta kirkam moment non
ala pat yo suñaro lal bi je
nadi
so pata sol wolle tata
talbo sungo limbe sungo fola ñim banko kon sungo comme certifié ya ga me certifié sungo o bal la pati do no kono kayto safe o mal o MPP do nati sungo me alon ko yem da bulo te ko anti corruption kay baroko no ñimu miro do nati
sidi afu bayo nga sonyoma so pota sol wolle nata noma mobile filter so pota dula mobile filter jel
yini bi
support sol molle akan ado mo
algo support sol même fo ya suñata ka elam say level story ñim be fo
okay
ya menten sanya ila moy ya menten sanya
okay
wala ila UMC dinno ila kiamano lamin dabo wala ya kumandi lamin dabo ko laftale yemma koy na kian sumba saba pour ne ki sele kenya tambi sono laji
hay
na kian sumba saba bar mi ngara e mam misa dabo ta mano de itara ta membulu because they never knew ko misa dabo ta la woni comme sungo le mo ko ala wolu e mam misa dabo de mal telephone sunyade there are a lot of people doing that statement
baro ya sunya carte wala talbe be suda fana na mol yala mobile sunya iko ya menden sanya na so carte fa 2021 ngal sunya baro la sunya diulom ñin do ngata jamin kurubudla adi mu yala mobile sunya pour kalo mu ne bala mobile ko iko talbe la mol wala ya menden
sanya ko le foy wala la ndam ko kiyan ma akay sumo kinam ni sumo kinam ila raji fambol la
udu biya zol budo ale bayo mele
thank you so much
so abla wala nyama Ibrahima jara nawe duna ñora so me mo be kontono dron ba folo dron I mean another Friday I mean, come I like Bantaba all the time. We are family. Anytime we meet, we make sure the family le follow, nga kafunyo le follow, na nyoya ya follow. Janing kadem program ko. So see the program be nyaro na mo na be holiday la bara sekero me nyoma la bi. Me nyoma la bi ka akara ya me nyoma la bi.
Thank you so much bio well of course well mo bio ti dum programme kono wo fe don straight ma wa janinka dum programme kono drong kalam tandiko lokum nin nata drong onondo arjuma nin nata drong ngam mo kilin soto jang mialon ko naka kul kacha mialon ko abe den dim bankol la kola fo politiko lem bang fo ku kotenem bang ñil be mu kulati mialon ko nke kacha jang andum bi fanan ngalun tan soto jang mialon ko akamunta nabe ku jamale kacha la membe den ding ila movement la waranto ila parti la mialon ko ya lo amamme baba bake wo nyam wati dantandu ko mantonum nabe ku jamale kacala dalilo miatina ebe lori faye nyin tembola anin ku jamalu patio ba kundi kam mintole anin fanan well of course min coalition kacambe keri ito laludla abe tarra fanna jumalla ñun be mu kulati mialon ko naba kacala janne mbadi ngolu binna lun taw menti drong wala mu Ebrima Saidy atelem spokesperson ti UGF wala mu United Gambian Front ito movement ti mialon ko ma Honorable Bakari K. Baji atele ya nyaton kaya mem wala of course fo nyi bintan kara naina deputy oti atele nyi movement aya nyaton kaya nin kuma atele nyi patio nyi nyaton kaya nyi temmenna akamunta nyi programme fang atele fon nyanta na la num atele nyanta kala num fang na luntam bati bara akamunta ay sangol soto amanna ma be no programme to bari akamunta nala spokesperson diamuta wo diamuta patio to yalla wonata ke moti mialon ko anata nam pour kaje ko ma programme nyi akana nasi andum fana ise mosoto mialon ko wole be patio nyi fongo wala of course sila patio nyi toyala wo kamala spokesperson memo Ebrima wala of course Saidy being at sort of grand bantaba programme to nabe ku jamala kachala nyi programme to jang mbadundla anen jama rahmano nyo konton Mr Saidy ngeji adi grand bantaba programme to bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Nyumol be konton Gambia no be dawda mo be lamu kanyin temben ben jiati yol fanan konton na mo kendel kabre nata ngiya ko ano nyela interaction o nyameng mbafola mulbe politician o be dawda drum politiko kanan damal walindi yagele television to be nyameng al fana trasato ko no nyama nyaaje ko banku doku wala be wulindi andu be nyaatele na banku doku wala kaaje banku e doku aganda doku la ngam memun tol be hamoti barakallahu.
Thank you so much. Wala mo Mr Saidy atele mo spokesperson ti United Gambian Front nyunku mo UGF me ya nyaaton kaya drum wala mo honorable Bakari K Bajiti fo nyi bintan karana ila député o atele nyanta na la programme to ko ngafo nu nyamen drum atele nyanta kala na luntan ti barana ta sango soto atata mabe bade oto wala sabu afon kundingo manna no ma konka kenyamen drum ninnata nka wala da soto miya lonko nka ku kacha membe dendim bankola kola andu nal hakilo ba kan akamunta kabiril lo kun tambilala rampant killings farobe siarim bake banko kanjang waya sabu banko dingol bela wosi dai tandikan membe dendim bankola tankola right now nyin tembenna banko dingol be nyinin karo ke kam banko ba kuntilin kam mintole security la fannala ebe molu fala taring ebe nyapila molu kan nyin be mu kulati mialon ko aketa nal hakilo ba kan akamunta wati dantan komanto num fang nin kuma araba dungol fon aketa num fang ala bade oti memu university mialon ko anana keta num well of course vice president of the University of the Gambia ila students union aketa moti mialon ko fang inata fanum amin yo doyata araba lungo keta ala bade oti nyimbe mu kulati mialon ko banko dingol bela wosi dai tandikan ne nyin tembenna security memu banko la tankoti aba kuntilin kam mintola well panelists odu iba ko kacha lale ibela opinion di dale right now nyin tembenna abla munemula reaction oti o fanal
be duala ala ye jannatul firdaus diala ay yamfu ala sot commune solla ay jo bagajo mu mebela be family fanan de duale be danila e sabago muta aka munta melyalong ye même fum fanan be continuer wolto parce que nim mo kilim banta especially mo kendo aka munta wo manke family damala you know losti bare kamunta Gambia ning dunia mo mera loslem nyin kam mo kendo asikeno ko kutile ase mo be na fano italo na muntuma bi Gambia mo din kende jamal fele be tibabu du be international organizations be ku jamal tamante kam yala ka dunia bel na fa so afanam be wo silo leto anda se takano fanan wo situation on kono so it's a loss, a big one for that matter. Saidy security nka ko fojanne be youth soldani la by design ligo fota tongoto mo kana je ko men ka politicize le no these are realities ñu lebe banko kono na mo be kudo fola men ni mam fata do be fenne fola men man ta banko kono ana men me yalo mol man sulala amanke sula ko di science security mu sula ko wolti abe nyame nyim banko kono it's abe serious in the back lack of or inadequate security be siari back but
in 2 weeks more sababe
yeah so this you know amanje ka nda mfane pomoro kan da you know da wago kijang but we have written on these subjects Jamal published that on Standard and other places. You see the first thing more nyanta can understand More mafoko foreigner is bad or say no. Ntola argument is simple. Ning ye kogda soto. Ya fence. More member do not kogda to. Inyanta ke akilo to mosi fa jumalem. Ning kamala dinungol lebe bulu sokoro. Ise karan no ato. Muso lebe bulu. Ifangola muso. Imala fi kudo eke oto. So first system wala soto kala okay. Bi sirele nata. Bi bayo le nata. Bi talibo le nata. Jumalen taliboti. Jumalen segeti. Abotana mintole. Je ay muneke je. Mundaji ka sifa le babu. E baye mango soto me ala momo sinano. Me fawo kena nagiya imalo fon faglale madunda nanga. Benin, Congo, wherever. Okay, so that's one aspect. I'm not saying wala keta nyin quarter, no. But that's one aspect. But nyin mol fana ni nata inin daji ko fana nekana. Daji ko do atemus prelity. Ni na nata do ni hani botaje asunka ka tubun konole. Do se o sunka o tanole. Ay kanta ta bete male wo fo jaw male wo aba sotolale. So nyimu kultimelo we have to look at it carefully. Wala na ka bring IGP former immigration guy celebrating nyina 12 million na soto. No. Consider it against what services we have at our hospitals, what type of people are coming in. Ining mung skill ani mun nafale bina kan Gambia. Yalo ndeka for migration kule mealo ninga kibe ku as Gambia for nafanole. Mona sire ninga system also do mealo. Okay. Nyul mel kana Gambia man skill si fa soto. So nyul men kana let's make sure mo men kana nga more attract mel yalo Gambia men soto. Positively be wala. Ini itolni wosinano le Gambia normal ko. Bare mo men man macho fon soto aya na Gambia jang abidu na mintole skill tabulo most likely nyin ku dol me ala wolni loi man ta abidu na wolle kono. So we are not talking to link this to this recent incident, no. Police ol fon la foko crime wala selo anin forinal la fenko lebeta ka nyola police ol fon dem ofo. So but this is the situation, that's one aspect. Two, we need to have emergency, how do you call it? Health technicians. Munem, near move so. Before we a lot of that, ambulance, proper ambulance system, and the Solani Bank can. If I get a call, before we Loptano to Dr. Barber Diamond, million taka menke, if I can before I'm futalaje. Don't find and let's be frank. A man come from. Yeah, I don't need the others. I've alako. Hani manta alako fukan. Alako obe alalebulu. Okay, but until harabadi on a mirror auto. Don't feel I end up at 2 o'clock. I find 11. Harabadi ngola na sole wo sabo. A man come at 2 o'clock for one. Ha, man don't much imam tin. Tolka cool jinyam to buffalo nyama. I understand. But Allah also knows what we are referring to. So what situation of nanga onyanda ko jibe? Because niya jibe mo jabal ka asdango soto jam before we fitara yanda fitara daming abeti nyata because generally langa toja fu ntola ambulance ka jole lafa. That's the best they can give you. You have other place me along ambulance of one kind of ya start ke prepare ke stitch ke prepare for direct operation. You don't fitara doctor ke balwa beta la collection ya ba dan ke jibe le ye kumbo ye fenke fo ya lo ko mi nyo ka be daming ibe jibe la tenne wol be nyanta gibe lan na payde san na banko mo jamal lan nata yin si chokti ko be fengi kan police ol fango kono nyanta ka training di dollar mel ya lo ye nyin doctor ya no si ko long police ol ko ha nit nyin ko si ba ka ni responsible they should be able to do something instead of only ka gibe ten don fo ni futa be futa la dane because na banko le won nyininka so nyun fana mo kulti melo nga hakilo to akono mansa kunda dum ganku do ko ate mu continuity lete askelo te mo mira bare maybe membi na ofana se o jegibe no la age fana improve nga mol nyini in our police system ya lol fana ye nyin ko lo ne nyin emergency ko lo they can respond to some of these things quickly before be futala nyanta futala dame wo be ma ko la so na distanol they are crazy na loptaro distanol na ta fo nyila nyin keta for example before be futala nanja you don't have some of these systems and some of these experts in some of the hospitals and so on. So be for nyanta jibelale to save the lives of people melbe dunna nyin kono. The other aspect is do ko na man soto problem wala is yalong Sidi, if you don't have much to live for, you can die for anything. Fente bulu tebe mi gala mena wala min sad na ndingol do yata na muso na doko e kanjo 10,000 e kanjo 50,000 hamotela is if I'm fano kudoto. No, I'm not saying Yunusala ko no. I'm just trying to tell you generally these are all things more than the kilo too. Nimbayo is very responsible. Hani nimbayo esonga. Mafaya manaka Bayo is responsible. Hani na esonga. But mome along ribikendo for tabulu. He doesn't mind. Ala dunia balo is not very important to him because he has nothing much to lose. So ite me alo you have a lot to lose. Those type of people, avoid them. Amanke siloti, amanke ferofenti, no, it's precaution. Akamunta nyama to ike borala nyame. Ngo nyama to le not ite be lose. Okay, so nga hakilo to in society, nga nyo cause. Kudol bige kene da dunge, especially with people mere ima responsible. Because those people, not offend them from Adiamal man as Sonia Barry, they are fed up with life. There is nothing, it may make a focus on the thing. They don't have hope. So almost if all, you know, imagine will kawandila, imagine Adiamla will on no, because they can do anything. They have nothing much to lose. You have a lot of things. Well, I know some of things you ignore them. That's just general talk. We are not saying Yunusa or anybody. You ignore them. Amancho kama sira tele wala kudo no. Ite yenya to soto bakele. Giko be la kuto le. Yendo he doesn't mind. Even our family form became ekatale kanyina fa come more from bembulo. So almost if you don't have to engage them, you know, on some of these things because they can do anything. So morning imang mutadula soto wala yakago te bulu. Sometimes ika call ke before be mirala because they don't have much to lose. So for ke system on konle. But the youth soul nyimbankun kang nga hajilo fana to kuto tonya diamo protests and others are important by karte fa fana important tale. Ndeka moja man la so lift la for a reason. But I engage them. Most of the youths honey voters card on yimenta bete magista. Most of the youth. But some of these things are like they now complain. Okay, we are not saying don't complain, but we are saying what will kana ila life konomelo, you have to take a decision. Take that decision. Ali voters card gini ni wato sitalian da menkela ali yake. Be yuso fana dan la nga active political kono. You see, ngafu molele. Ala ye fengo fe mendada alimbatu wale follow na kodi. Wale to worship him. Kodi. The order is to serve humanity. Alimbatu ali hadamading nangamendada ali anafa. Juma mune be dunia ko menka hadamadi yanafa. Katabi political. Atije. Let's say salo botaje alala ko. Juma leka visa ning passport di hajilala. Kaba fango is the politicians in Kaba wala ka decide. Si jogti nyanda kala nyame. Everything. Jumale ka modol hijinde. Politician ole ke hijinde. Government package or other things. So political be wala nyama. Ala batolem. Mo be nyanda tagala konole. Ngana banko samba nyanda dame. Ka samba dame. But this is very, very painful. Sidi nga fo janne ndefa ngala bungoto nga sungol sude ka attack di nga fo fo nyande. Nene the same, tombo the same. Mol ma hanyi, hani ila bungo be sone ma hanyi. Wala nto nyati. Mbe wala to. Nyine ananko sangitan kanyantale ila skills so anila driving skills so ila boss driving skills so. Sa ifana e do fana fu. Gambia man so la boss driver la sign. Sa I love to get driver la.
Okay.
You understand? Muna na love to get driver la. Mole dunta nan to la nyimbangun ka mol fo me long. Ye muna kenange na men kenange me long. Mol be jang luaso kono bu kokda kono mele luaso di imelo musi fa nyandi lem. Nyimbe nyanta kengla na immigration setup kono. For ina before be bongo dilala mol yanta lo na botam minto ana kata community minto musi fa lem because ibe mol ko community be ende njakande. Nata akadin ngol le kalang abe dindi ndo karal na je be dindi kalang na nyame Gambia no. Hane ate muguta wal Gambia be konni la ka okay. Wala na is very sensitive na system on nyanta tala up to measure all these things. If I got any more crime, no, I can do system all okay. Can you come on a Jumale Luas or Diala? About them into a monala profile. Acha, Aliala Abimenkala. Wala na dolbi jang. Mando, Fale Mutala, may often go for Atata for free to Nana, Aliamatale. I'm more the fan of Jambo food. Aliamatale, Falamuta, can Mamma come Aliamatale. Sometimes these things are easy for the police if there is a database. Nyinduna nyimbangu kan lum nangamde. Nyidem ala mechoti jana. Ay nyine keje, ama nyine keje, nyine ala mechoti. Nde I am of the belief ko. Nde. Gambia kayo men soto. Odama dama nyanda kay tandiko. Mo membe dunalam Gambia. Foye ke plus the Gambia to bagite kila no negative. Ini meke kendole bina, ini ku kendole bina Gambia. Parce que Gambia la peace dama amu sanolti. So ite nala yento la peace jase. Bare fanan drug. Aba kokono a nyamole mu, a dolole mu, a pille mu, a farabe nyu kokono de. Ake bondi haraba di yatole. Wala na haramta dina jamalto. Nyin kamala imo haraba ne golti ni kama ake bondi haraba di yatole. Balafa miral kendo ibuka wo sotono ay tariya. So okay dunku kera me ala imanya na kela. Andu wo bebe lipage nyim banku kan. Wala ande ka fo moli. Look, nim molbe min na foy ka boy fembuka kila. What is that decent? Wo yana ala nyim banku kan. Molbe ko be kela. Sidi wala na banku la alhalo falintale totally na page nyato. Na kuol beto fo be falintale because fenne dunta na nyim banku kan tol fo ma melong. Ikataka moto kono mobe kango fa mfoka ifa ne man kawo memoy ibuka alo nyim fo botamin tole. So yes, ndol ma fa mo kana nade no, but ndol ko system on yata la je mo me dunna nan nga long mo si falem anin abe munne la fala no Gambia wobe ma ko ilale bare be dua kan molbe alama ala yeso arjanola andung ambe young people for advice kan ka foko nga try nga dispute will resolve easily without violence nga nyola moy nga nying naf nyo so ni fenko nga tala ba ke ni mablano parce que nying Gambia mo be hani adam ba be doko ke kan tolle ndolen din ngolti abe membe be ko kan pon tolle na nga ta so nga wofana mi je ko sama ndol fo se keno president hotele nze keno ko ko tide ni manke president fana maybe a healthcare system be tagla je mi alo barole wodo kun tolle you will come and inherit it hani man place to abe na falale. So these are the positives you look around in life. Okay, no, but ngibula parce que sama. So nyin si falle bije, but me duakan is a big loss. Me duakan andung, it's difficult, but this is what we can say.
So much. Talibo janin kan ekan drong. Ebrima mine kan yela opinion di about the recent killings. Farol minu be kam banko kan. I understand ko you were in APRC, and you can remember APRC at that time under former president ya Jammeh nyim farsi fal buka ke Gambia banko kan. Even security compare no la nyadile compared to the recent memen kono bi.
Abaraka ba ke sidi janin ka dung koko kono drong mbe sangol le konton na follow aketa kuti me yalon ka bala fa warta na funding kel mel yalon ko ito lengental wala banko e ka soma alfalti ye kelo ke banko la nyato taye ni wol ka fa ni fa nyala me yalon ko a soniata bake pour moesi e ka jibe no be masakunda danila de se fero ke jibe ke je me yalon ko wole be kala gambianol be la tanko te anitol fumol da tanko because ning bi Yunusalam kunun dolam kunun ko dolam askeno soma be kala president fumolti because ni security ni o man regulate fembuka beteano because kamoele e ka assassination attempt kata president fumol kanne but membe je wrong wolem nim mo mal la fon la motela lela anu ni mal la mola mo fanante la lela Gambia banko abala fa warta kabrin 2016 kabri na security isolate problem o be nata wolto kabri security isolate problem o be nata wolto mome yalon ko aka nyaaja fo fanoyete aka la life sacrifice pour kaji ete tanka ni nata nan hanning a tare ba do yala ay ke do yati men kanyanta anatra e eroke ay mistake oke ala mistake ko e ba rectify la ning kul wala kono anin tenko pour asa faham ko nyi menke karandala mbatu nye faleng nye sila lota bari niaje ko itol man nafa soto e man important ko tenge afana ba fu jalal ko to nyale man nafa soto man important abe relax la le so science and thing nse men fo no membe senare ngolam Gambian security e momo nyininka fa bala life sacrifice la pour Gambia no le aka kumule jija simply because men nyanta jarla e pour ala life sacrifice Gambia no le woteje mansa kunda nyanta kajeji be bakele security reform e kamen fo ya ke reality ti e kana tara ka fo mole security reform when there is no actual reform because kabring ye luntan jale luntan se la fila nyaawo nya abe la fila fon la katambite di kabre security bonni na all other countries ye na fe ye marandi na government na tamandir nyala ila security la tamandir nyala e problème ko woleto momi ya lonko ila miro be betiare ite fon do ko ma bonni le bala ya sindi 40 ans la ye wandi do ko mal na fe ne ya sindi dala e ko ila kullo ni la ko ni wala batalala e do ko ma fana ba fon jelala be sabale la na sabatela jama pour ka muronde na makakoli ale because aka fon jele konte min jutu tan na le ni malla finna amalla finna nyaaro tala so wala min problème mo me bede e ka jele ni futara bodaro e man fenke ni dun tanan ni la passeport bondi wala ya ID bondi etel be men laisser passer men di lela wala be men di lela kodo be men collect la wala ka kela force priority not the security e kana la moto lo rek ale ji mo mo ron ngal be men jola ali ajwale mo moto kono rek ale ta la jola Gambia becomes a gateway for non-Gambians. Ntol as United Gambia Front, ntola jero movement wala mnyenti. Every African is a Gambian, and every Gambian is an African. Because ni bota jang itara banku bankuto. As long as your skin is black, they will call you an African. So haning atra bota togole, ni tara dawra ba fole an African. So African ya nying bedanta wala. Bari isel dun tango jia nyao nya ite fan wala tanko wala nyanda kela first priority di. So government mbafala let them go back to the security. Niaje ko Gambia Police Force, they cannot give us the protection that we need. Let them go back to the military. Let them come out. Let them take care of the issues. Because ibera do ko moldi. Niko sojaro leta si kampo kono. Yetra siringe dama. Kelemantra Gambia jam. Sonka mantara jam. Jamu very peaceful country let them come out of the camp. Let them secure the people. Because mola security wale be banko do kula wale be banko sambala nyaro. For instance, is kabinte kanana njam. Nya make sure any valuable thing me ya lon konsalo is a threat. Nya be bonni na moto konole. Nya la ni na bunkon. Nya na bunda soro. Because nse tarata no le nyolo traffic of on kono nyobulo mo kile na wero libaye muro lon kawta jangaye kuke me ya lon kon te fon defend no. So mol be damento science and thing we are fed up. Mol batatale.
Ebe security compare no la nyaadi le jamela watu wani nyi tembenna. Nana ta nyi farol menu kakireng.
Well, hanid no mel ya lon ko mamma chowo time. If on call no ko jamela time the security was very is one of the best in Africa. By then, because ning momo be nala Gambia. First thing, they come for a Gambian security. Gambian security. Ni ajibe hani kabring President Jambe Babolaja. I advise so men me along the very most important advice. Me along I will di Adam Barola. Welemu security. Because without security, there will be no development. Without security, there will be no development. Ni kuma killing for health service for now. Health service in South Africa, 90% of the work menkake agnoso lekake in the Gambia. 90% of the work no so lekake, not medical doctors. Because nitara outpatient department eka no sol the mal taraje doctor e ka member on call e ka call sometimes pro ay nan kana patient all attend when you supposed to be there. We are far behind on health sector. Niajibe security dal atelem everything today. Atelem everything. Ning ateman sodo banko kang. Obviously there will be no development and there will be hanin tolmen for basire jang right now. Security is not guaranteed. Kado safo no care fatu gali ko fenge bayoning bako dunta jela se keno ko bako no. What will you do? So security and the Calafenet may allow we're supposed to do it, make it a priority.
Thank you so much, Saidy. Talibo?
Yes. Mr. Sera, Baraka Bake, ye topico menati jang. This security member carry farol member carrying them. Akumata le bake bayring apikela jumani jumati ma mo malon. Jumale bakela mo malon. Intel damal muharmadi unleti. Alay hakilo dim belale a jaretante wuli ninye sonka ba ngaso muro la ba a jareta ngata mo kan ala bunkono ngala bunda wutu nga fentaji konte man fenne soto haramadun nyanta ni blanto nyanta je cross lale fo nga diya bu ñoye kawandi lal yafo suña roma betea kawandi lal yafo jumolto jamewolto ka sapi mo kan kamo fa amam betea adum tol comme good muslim and christian said so ni ngana muslime ya ni nga faham ngana christian ya faham na dinol tano mu muneti ni ngol belon tel fo fendi manke fritin kati we don't need a security dino ni dama isawa security ni nga discipline soto na dino kono na harmadiya kono e ka nyanto memfo man sakundale na nyanto dinna na tare ko mola nyanto mendi te fanan sitano ala bunko no yafa man sa ko na bawula nyanto dila la nyaadi la ndama na metita ta ite nyantanti ta ta la ba kan na nyanto ta so be nyanta nyola nyanto le dila nyola ngo faham ka fa ko te ni nga fen soto ite manyen na lay sapenka ni la sonko manyen na nge so muru la nge fa Gambia be mo harama dunde ñin men be ba ke kanyola be harama dunde so nyanta daji ko le tala adu nyanta folo la min toto na bul kono lun taw ka kele aka mo fa kele men ka wulu jang aka mo fa kele so ni yaje lun taw hanta na ray ko kun ninke banko kan alon ne ko banko din ko ke janne so ñina mu ko ti mi alon ko kumbata baki nto lebe siri nyim banko kan adu nte leta nyim banko ti nyanta nga serious na banko la ko la baki adu kuma jamal le fota jang si be jabi nole ite etaje tendente fana na miroje tenne okay ni nata na society kono GBB society mo buka mo yamare sinalo social media kono nim political be keri nga kuma balfo bari na suwol kono kanyo council ite nyanta tala nyin doku karle kala ite nyanta tala nyin ku karle kala mo kanyo council wala fankum na be keri mo la hajja mor mo buka mo sindika mo kacande mo be keta kaw yawdi mo be keta comme nga démocratie la soto is my right ni le be keri so wala nandi moto ay bre ko soto ni porta bake ay bre ko muta ni lafta arrière ni lafta kof lay mbaro tonindi hada madu fone la hakilo be lale ni aje bita kanya doma aman correct ko fo kati ñina mu kuti mi alon ko kumbata msi la wuru na ñoo kunda jan ni man daji ka falon ken na suwol kono na ñoo kulu ni tata China ila population lo warta na fembu ka filije kamo so muru la wotiji munam abe akala responsibility le ko manyen na kuru yakela bar manyen na kuru fana mabula bir man kunna fo mol men bi la buun kono ko mben na buun kono ibe la buun kono mfunti tambenta korda bunda dala jam police te lo no la bela korda bunda dala sojaro te no bela bunda dala ilo raja yenne ne ngene ne dum tanyo la ngañu fa jang ko mun tel daji ko lati nga bidin silo kan ibe tambe kan police o nya manje nte yaji te be tambe kan fenne be bulu ngi lipa wanke police wala folti de o mumenti wala nyindi ko te daji ka kuru yake odularo police wala do ko mende ro ka investigate ka long jumale nyinke lankare so ni ko security mbele nyanta collectively na security ta mbe a wulindi na kordal kono nka fen jamal la dundi na busuwol kono ni flash tv sike 150,000 100,000 sisi camera ta yake la korda bu dadala iti yake ya nyindo ya kaya silo fonkam man sakunda yake je local government yake je nimbe sisi camera siata kuruya bla dol bije wolte kenola because nakeda in the 15 minutes run abajelale nakeda ron CID lebe funtila iba cross la ko jang sisi camera bi janne be dunno suwol ko alla footage je check ya jibe ko jang security nyine yake amamme bake modo video do kinyana sisi camera le o muda kewoni kew ibe jeno la ye nyo bitindi sisi camera le amuda sudo o mari la wo sisi camera la footage a wole pringa aki tiktok ado ye wala antandina ko lo di jam nyimbanko kan jam keninke billahi wallahi kunun ne mboji be kam video kono tiktok ale antandina
talbo nyimbanko kan jam
ibaka
okay nga moy fana motorcycle me muso selende motorcycle kan around Surat Johnson a boyndi sisi camera la amuta bidin si adi yoli parti la do ko la do je jibe yaji sisi camera bi je idu ndaw kordal kono sisi camera kono jibe do yaji ko jomale am aboyta nyaadi la so collectively mbele nyanta security sabala nyola amanke kafu police ol damalo amanke ko sojarol damay maji na former party member fanambe diamu kan about security abe ya jamela security ni barola security abe compare kan nde fanambe o mansa kunda kono le adum fente security kono jam manta damen fananga na dum andum kiskisi
abe nyaadi
okay yalo Gambia ngo aka sumu tendile men ka sumu bayndi ya ko fanan tendile ya jamela security jang zero tolerance ay woleta wala kaje ko ite nyin siki nyin kisikisi nyin dom fana nyin don kisikisi nga nyo counter kisikisiro ate system on ato wonyale itam police oti dole be jibe ka itam NIA dole fana be jibe ka itam ministry dole be jibe ka so bar mun nata kewo ko mo be kono daje ka jaw yalla nata keje ye bula menna pour ka ñoo sikyo modol yake nafiki ya dulati modol yake ñoo jaw ya dulati are sol keta ñoo lipol keta ku keta fu banko dum fedopta iko jamela security wala tan ni ka fu 2016 ye sojarol humiliate ye police ol humiliate ñine bije because ninte ñing ar sai ñanta sambal police station or bar nabita kan mba junkula mba damfula mo me ya lon ko man security ku long amalon ko munat nandi inabe ñoo junkula wo yaaje ka fu ko police ol nara kar kama bi ñapita kanne comme ni nata ni ngi arasi balanta tala junkuro do be kala jele because yi balanta le iman somma balam ab kala jele yo daji ka jawyal keta mol la karola aketa security la karola mol dunta nyola so wala ñi man sakunda do nata ñi man sakunda do fana nata hakilotu ko ñi ndong ñi nekata woto ñi ndong mbato nganna taymota ye security dol bondi banko dol kan afrika la kafol ECOWAS inata kaje ka fu ko nafi kiya kanadun security damal tema nte ya iteje dronko ñi coup d'état yole ke bayo kama pour bayo kam fa ñi be soron pour nte système bo soto no ñamen si ñi la palasolta wala na modol si la palasolta wo stop say e ko asbe sojarol kono pour mote mo nafiki yalla ka security reform men fo amanke ka fo dam ka fo kar bonde jankar bo bari ka fenle bule kono membe kele sedolti lana ni tata campo dolto ibe ECOWAS la mol tarje ni tata state of basic pour da mal kana du nyola
bari ECOWAS la mol be mun keno nan to la mol te men keno
hani ma fo ete fenkela ngo yalo ntenite ni nten bita kam bi ite ko nteni bojang ntel le lafta coup d'état kala yalo ite banku dole tati kodi nte siya fono jele ko o manke to nyati because munamu
so ibe jele neutrality
ibe jele neutrality wala tinandi bladol bi je control mune ka tinandi ko control wala min de mol kana nyo tumi because wala kita nu yammela time hani kuma 5 kan fon kono ni TRRC jibe karle kon tele nyinke ada atrinte moke yalo ida mal le dun tanyola woto security da man nyin kada men fo wala tinandi mol juduta security la adal nyanta mol kandala al damal dun tanyola fale coup d'état la nyokan fale coup d'état la civilianol dol fanana yalo mom security daji ko jawya do dun taw kono la so ni ngin dol nata saying ibe mun kala ibe hakili ma ala kala ko nyin kono say ye mo be karande security fanan yi hakilotu wala nay buka jump ka ko beke bar wotumo hani power bank an yaje mo bulo doro ka mun ta ko abine kamale e ka wutu borolte ida farandiro le kata bake yo bari men gana important jan science wala mun na society ni billahi wallahi taala manke kam mo fada mate de kulbe banko kan jang nin salo cité jang dindin me alon ko less than 18 years asobil le katarila salo ka fo salo mu one month ka plan le groupe all ibeni la uniform fonko la mati kata marseto comme ngani den ko sifa men don albe bolo sanna atella timo membo ta welingara anin timo membo ta bakote ngabe westfield na kele ubebe imbanko kanjanna adu dindi un kabo molleya yamira less than 19 years or 15 years o hammo soro no keba yata jomale bo tromondo no la ya discipline de again wala kanyin kam fal benati nimma jam ko samu sambe sirin blal modo nata misa konjira Gambia manke satiti Gambia is just a small country compared to that of African countries. Jamu cabinet ni saleti. So nte fong na Gambia diya fong na regret le. Nka ite bota mintu ako kachang.
Bari ko kachang.
Nka so Gambia musate wol da ko nka kachang muneti. Ako no yalo nsate wol but anyway nte bokata je. So biringa jabe kam fa kan ma jam ko konye ko ila shira musika yebo je is an illiterate ignorance akonye come and sit down here akonye because ni nyimina kele la jang asina fenta ye ma fang into nonsense so mo aggressive principal wolbe kerne comme misa boja ya funyame alo ni njombe kachala alo be sila min totole alo ni njomala be mufla we ne nyi farol men beje akelo lom wala kudunde temay da male nyu sidi akakele ale bilo kali ka fanyola ale ta nyu terrorize blado ta le nyu fa
okay
yalon police mambo kalama
all right
alla daji ko lo moti
thank you
so mbe men kala dro wala mun surtout mbe nyim political segmento social media fana be garawri mbakele wotumo mtel be o man sakunda men kono social media detetale hannim farol keta mo bu ko funtindi baraka sotol ni wotumo fana bare bukay bada bino comme ça ka ke wonya ab nyame wotumo nabe kombo membe bolon kono janno ya moy kuden den no moti nabe bolon kono fana jandin kombo ko ya moy on kuden den neti internet o nying wala social media nyi adete tale wotumo bare sai taida haida da mama rasulullah har salo no problème mo men ka kijabe ka funti mo la futu bun kono membe je aka funti mo be ja kata explaining bi ninke laten ni bebe social media kono mol ka fundi ka parenya dol ke kan mo dol susundi o parenya la na society kono nyabala nga kukilene mira ngan ta banque buko dundi fonkoro ngole mira na political party o men lafitala ngata nga si ngan ngawfo mol sulata nyina bar mol la balunya ani mol la tanko baluwo kono mol manje understand andun timo ko la nyanta kala woto community policing is on ndel la larde kunda ma fam You see them on mufti in the night. Iba ko uniform modum community policing. Iba dulal jibe kan iba fula police oli. It's on.
Thank you.
So wo mbele nyan total imagine welling Coastal Road jang. There was a time mbakala mante fanka motorcycle ta kabo brin latre kundanke bayende kana iko ni mojita moto la dron mol ka sape kan. Ñing janga todum ni bita kan ol jundum be fonko men lo kanje o Johnson to je wotu mo je garawdale bar funding kol ex police officers and media lon ko be active duties suto ibo erala ibele ka benje italo na jom mu jondi ikatara observation ibele action o kala do be male ma je janjanta wutu.
Okay.
So community wo community be dawda kabila wo kabida al nalla councilol lem al nalla al kalolom al nalla al mamulo al community policing law funding kewli yesin law banko e.
Thank you.
Bari ñim politique difference o men bentema ten sambala dawda ni ñin don sita ngowo won ñin don fana sita ngo fana wo be ngowo won na jande fu lakira.
Thank you. Abla, you want to comment?
Yeah, quickly. Talibo yeah kujamal le foja. Just want to clarify. Look, society has a problem. But the fixer of society is government.
No, and the parents. And no,
I just want to. But a minute, look, like right now, Talibo is in the society, the society economy. There is something happening, and it's serious. Wala na nga example de la ko mo ka dum nan janne même ba jela fon amani fon maro nyimbo tam min so tam na wala ko right now dindi megen to ka appartement no luas jang musu eta appartement no muna nan to la system or take something created to prevent that e ka jona min tole sometimes fee moto yeta apartment no luas it will damay takaje. How can the police know that? The police cannot know that. But if the government create policies and laws and regulations apartment no le register Melbina a system be can verify Jumanin Jumalem. It will discourage some of these people can inquisivake. At the phone for Jacob didn't all keep organic call because I can't give female to na internet ma regulate. Honey in Tokada for democracy. 16 years it be called ban can design because Gambia la sama janitor of apageta. Because didn't problem menche can in bankunka. But Jumalin and Takokeno be alphane ningoli police or leke muta. Alpha be relaxed. Okay, let's say we are not going to go deep into that, but let's have a system me along ko. Dinning of fanang na be system do kono. Masukunda sa tano ya dundi dulato. Da me along ato system o gela ko de abe kunna e campaign sa aman nafa afan nafa. Wul be man soto nyi sifa nyi bankunga.
Yo ke jang problemo nada.
So mbe men foga wolem amanje ko problem wala na aning whatever. We are saying ko there is a problem in the society until based on wala including Talibo. But time, Jumale finance will fix no, Mansakunda will fix no. Ni Mansakunda ya commence dame nte I'm a parent, ngaje ko mendingo nyinke. Anda be wajibe kan but there is a system okay kana lipa. Afena nga dollar soto me yalong, yim mol soto me expert to so abe kanale is ala kan and everything but abe monitor le ay ke sama ding kendoti. Yalo ni problem also taje you can do some of those things. Tiba abudu mantaje, ba mel bi je ko hani ke la dinu bla balcony to tank. Nim police wala ya jodo ke won na we ka taybul. Ni ka dolo min ay tambi dinno kaje ik fine ne dinno taybul parce que dinno wala banko wala samati woton to jang bin sagel ka tambi yage alpagent dinni meganto ama etini sa abe langamri ay 200 500 sura ay ta rosan ndol la jang dolo min ka dunno njamam betia tout dolo wa fi la contrôle tije dinno wala ka men gibe contrôle tije tele wo social media len wo ñul be man sa ko nayanda sille ka be gibe ya jaba ke so woto pour Gambia la sama wala man soto that's what we are saying mel fana ka dunna ni ngalon ñi profile okay ñi bara nagal ay mo faña na ibalo na madi be min tole ani be min surveillance le kela ta ka madi monitor ni wo man soto ni ye dini ko bosite ye samba police ye gana contract ye samba kitiola more baby relax. So system onying we are not blaming anyone. Memem foga wolem masakuna nyanta ka agile in this area because Gambia sama betinya kana already. Ntonga wolone anda fonga alone. Dindi meren tol ka cham soto no kata ka apartment no luas. Because loi Mingem the tagale ko be regulate. Apartment door from police or male mintu. Imalong. So this is why it's important. Ni system will be dundi police ni kudo program wala na melbe itol security ma ko ila. They have everything. They will know. So wobe janne sili wallahi dinni merentol musol ika apartment o fenke jang eta ibuka sonna ta school ndo ngo be lonne. Baye ibe mo neken wala
lafta fendi ne fayla je do lafta fendi ne fayla je ko ha ngo député le bentel bulare council ibota grassroots la mo le carte fa o député eta député bun ko lu wal falin
député
ha akani men fote il wal falin yalo ni ntela député ni dona député ni kafta nyom be kam ben danga loi falin ke o banko be la kan la silam kodi aeta ay dum polisol bulu polisol ye ko yin tamande ko ataka ni même foten ni système wala nyanta kala ni te kam même foten nun town la ko anyanta kala ten
okay
itale nyanta kala moti men alon ka foko nyanto bondlante la grassroots le kono na grassroots a je ka foko député altale yin ke député bon kono yo moto kuto santé tel beere kodi alawanso kadi tel bela a opposition wo a ruling party o mila interest lati na society kono membi janya nda kelela interest lati wala fisa e tlanyo saban na kokos 1 kokos 2 fenke tank
thank you
no but thank you Uncle Talibo 1 minute Uncle Talibo academic of thing is very important bari ni ajibe bi ne so muta e ka muta le fa koronto life da police because akala ne after the police 72 hours ibabula laise babela laise ina be silo kam ko take ay abi hadaji idingo me wulu na be ko ke kan me yalon ka ni silo manta ni ko ba tilindira silo la police ke defon arrest le defon sorom
democracy
ya understand what the democracy ite fon le bo expect so membege wala ni antol fon ni nte hanyi la ka ke community police ka dinni regle ni nga talibo dunge silo ka be kuma ne ke ka ni nga bude talibo fon kan samba police yen sorom so foka pare the government is not taking any steps ingenda ka imagine foka pare ko nobody will take care of your children
community police
so what do you expect
abukamu barama
thank you Bayo you can come in
yeah kajawe dia mbakele so Sidi thank you so much pour kanyin topic sama na kacha
yeah in G5 or something.
Yeah, this is a special gift from the America. Importa America. This specs from UK.
This is from UK. This cap is from France. This cap is from France. This is from China. This is from China. This is from China.
Oh, sorry, man. I don't put on Chinese tins. I'm sorry.
China is advancing.
I mean, the boot is from America. Yeah, the sock is from America. Yeah, the hat is from America. This one is from the UK. And the cost is also from the UK. I hope you understand.
Okay, you say ten.
Thank you. And this one is from Belgium.
This is from Saudi Arabia.
So guys, see the topic of today. Be the topic of Kukuma Baldi, and then I'm mobile business lady. The security of a country, Bankola Tanko, is a business of everyone. Mobile business all either you are an opposition, from opposition to bank, from an opposition to bank, security mobile la surolti. Sidi, this is not. Amanga kutume alonko mbesi la jana kafu kenzange. Media mo lala and data la kan real data. And new data nyinta yadi to a scientist. I hold data nyinta I study the results of a Mendeleer is going to be the results in Ghana diamond of oil. Everywhere, in any society, in any country. There are crimes in this country. Those crimes were not in this country before. Absolutely. Crime organized crimes. In the last 15 years ago. No, let's call a spade a spade. Manta jim fokam because you kafoko memma sakundala tumika. Security is not the responsibility of only the government. I have to say that.
Yeah, yiru ala be kekam.
Amanke
yiru ala be kekam ta rumul kana.
Amanke mazakunda da mala business de. Ondo ning lapses kata ntabela la mazakunda kam. We have to blame ourselves too, because we live in the societies. Don't let me live in society. Don't let me live with the neighborhoods. And this case is all maybe happen then. It can happen within the neighborhoods. But you see, why people are pointing at the government is because Mansakunda Naya Mulki Brocho, because responsibility will be Mansakunda and Menkela. But Mansakunda Mantro Kekan. Why do we have a government? Minatna Mansakunda Soto. Dalila Latna Mansakunda Soto. Why do we have a president? Dalila Latna President Soto. Why Minatina President? Fananka dokula soto kala duma minatina wo security kata inatra it is security is for only the president then but security ada malto sata ko na man need na mal senyo buteno. But why do we have a constitution la loi bu ko soto minala? These are things me yalanko every single Gambian nyanta sila ye hakilo ta yakitin yajibe si din tolla frontier mon protect na bodal mon protect na bodalu man secure na bodale the border man secure than any other country today within this sub-region. I can tell you for free. I might not say in the world, but because I did not go everywhere in the world, but not diamond long, not long, follow, not diamond ma. In the sub-region here, Gambia the border is one of the most porous border. I Mago cooking rolling to go Senegal at some point. It will lay a border control back at Senegal. They really control their border. Mafoko, ila border control is, sophisticated. Kafoko, loopholes because of it. But at least, ila key border point, entry point, so you control. Ni kata mbije fole bulo. Ikela fingerprint all ta. Ikada mundole Dakar mundo mafang jaminyajo. Ikada mundole case mundo mafang jang. They put it in the system before it could do Senegal from the border. From Kero to J. So already it is a system of a bullet. God forbid, if you commit any crime there, they go into the system, they know the date you came in. System. No, they go single system. Yes, Ning, Adunta Ning Banko Kan. Kamaka Dunjang, and the ID card Duntabang. Fani lese pass la dunta fani pass rolo
immigration la piaro next ya invite na jam
yame ani adi karo
immigration la dare
fani lese pass dunta fani adi karo dunta
so men kada use here please
Gambia, this is something me along control 3 days back, just last year or 2 years back, the border point at this place Amdalai IOM yeah Markway. They built a very good office for them there and saying Gambia Fanankaya Nika Duka Finti through that border, Ikefana fingerprint order. That's kudos. But not only one border the Mamantrajang. If nin criminal along Kojaka more blue Tajan, do you think the criminal is gonna pass through that area? No.
Warat nandi kurang bita kam bodal to. Kurang netije nung. Landa kurang bita kam bodal.
Taliba asodron.
No bukara hakilo
No,
blan.
asodron.
Na ida men borti dron beje.
No, asodron. Jenna ibe bot la pare foro. Ni pare ta dron ni la faka mem foro ite ya foro.
So the crimes kelo alkanyin crimes so melje B nimol diamu ta stada ka fo dro sa fo xenophobia. I think those who are saying xenophobia to fongol them they are the racists. Whoever is accusing us or accusing any Gambian for pointing out foreigner, some of these crimes, some of these murder cases, we have to say it. People need to understand one thing. They do profiling. Any case, even for example, when Jenny Buffalo Kari is wanted, they can profile. Karle Nyumfa, Karning, Me Nyumfa, Alahid Binyadile. Abona banko jumalto munuma dundana nyim banko kanja aka fole ka foko karum me na karfa guinéen la mari me na karfa malien me na karfa sénégalais la mari e ko niyo fo ko tem xenophobia call us xenophobias, but we will see it because that is what we see. That's nyabo to wala kang How many people are killed in this country just recently by foreigners? The way those people were killed, you'll find Yamen, or Farnya Sival Gentolma long. Those are new things in our country. I better another because of lack of proper border control. But yes, still, I will be with Taliban for we, the society. The society should understand one thing. Life new. Wala wala ta fango beti. Let's protect our own. Another society protect. Another society protect. More men can live within our society. Nima understand. Ye moje. Ye kafoji. You know what's happening? Even bungu me yalongo ye low. Mulla bunkotolo. You know that some of these foreigners, they don't even go and rent houses. What they do, they can make a wolo nyintuko. Ikatale ye bung fonko luas. Sorry, ye bunkoro ye parenterol fengadro ye matla landige. Mo tang satra living they only go to work. Suto ye na ye dunge la ye wuli eta. Molbe society do je nyabe wo lebe dino ye kafindi. E mal dolbe ye malon fongo ye le kafindi katabari malo be mundo kula fongola. Ye bula live within your society. For luma ko bam do ko he anu nyul meta janne kar nyol ke janne e be mulun tawalleti. That is something mehalonko is the responsibility of us. Police Police cannot be in everywhere. But the level of crime adjustment in this country is the government, the policy. Land rent policy. There is no proper land rent policy. There is no proper land rent policy because if you go to serious countries, if I want to rent a house from you, I have to bring my papers. No. As far as the time you are a tenant, every single compound you have to register at the local government or a land registry committee. There's a special department. May I long need left it along with a law. It left a part-time lembang, full-time lembang, monthly lembang, or yearly lembang. As far as you're having income from housing, you have to register. Say ne register je say ite fana momo ya lon ko itla bungoto. Momo na teje. Ite nyanda ka make sure loko ya mari la record soto. Bago Senegal jang ane tara chaka bungul to ile fa kay kela ko leke. You understand? They ask you your documents. They ask you. They record. They ask you your passport, or they ask you your driving license. Yes, because do you know why Kenyan Kawabela need a final dunta? Momalong nimku kite je sama tul fintita wonyama o kilim fintita. The problem is going to be the hotel owner. That's why they make sure they keep all those records. But why in this country? Oh man, sort of young. Everybody is building. Apartments are not controlled. B. A black man for at the age of 17 or 18. They are peers. When you can look at they have no ID card. They have no school card. You will do it. Hotel apartment. Ita yo apartment ita ya lohas isunguru fulo le taraje ila veke mena na taraje ila kolke
kola wado e don dama
ha on da fon dam mal fon je whatever they will do there you never know what they doing there dealing with all kind of drugs.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm like Sidi, there are a lot of yalong tamala ika kujima bale lom banko kan kujim banko kan ngata nyameng ning government man police samana
samati
billahi wallahi tallahi samataje there must be policies melimina be kala police bamman won lesi adama dimbe banko ka ya richo long ya la movement long ya la ko long but na manke I am telling you banko la si he banko je lim fankum be banko kan mo buka mo mara ba lim fankum de banko kan mo ka mo mara nole ni masakuna lafta mar la banku dingol la fo masakunda e make sure ay banku dingol hati ay banku dingol la system wolo ay banku dingol la movement long
abakala dictator dal
no UK
no that's why everywhere in the world everywhere in the world so again me la ko empower them on go CCTVs Gambia, there is one problem we have.
Motosango
You
dong.
built. Ite
Motosango
bunyangolo.
dong.
Ye bunyangolo. Ite bunyamba katangolo. The first lapses keke mendi follow lo nyuko ite bunyangolo. Ila korra bundala follow. Abemu dinkoti. Ite bunyambalo ya betal. Ba ila korra bundala jibor dinko velo nje. Instead of you jibor dinko do kuta do kulade. Instead of you protect your area, SCTV kaje. At least anything happen to you, you will know it itakela. You waiting for the government to come and do that for you?
No, I understand the government because
wait,
OIC highway OIC highway yeah, they build the it's supposed to start from the government.
I am talking about the society within our places,
You will
within
come
our
to the
towns.
government.
But now, it comes for the responsibility of such kind of security should be start by the government. One, for example, the highways, markets, public places. And that should not be the only responsibility of the government, but even the councils. The council should invest into CCTVs in the markets. But the government also should invest in the CCTVs on the road traffic.
Binna kacha ni bedi ala bake.
Silolka.
Nkala finyine la.
Because for example, OIC. When I look at the company from go to force time nunko, kabika solar from go time nunko connect cameras.
You know why?
Yes.
Because they are corrupt. They don't want people to see them moving.
Yes. So
that's why they refuse.
So basically, near cameras.
It makes sense.
Yes.
Because
Bayo, go ahead.
So that nandatel green kotol men be
what is my age by 2016?
No, Blajero.
Continue.
So, Talebo, ning bidamu ite be masakunda la kono. Tonya, ite sonna ite siring molbe kangola la masakunda kan, o mbe ko mo fala masakunda wa ifana man fa bondi ba fala. But bimbe situation men kono. It's la responsibility lam, la responsibility lam. Abla responsibility lam. Mbe la miro fay masakunda kan anu masakunda mbe la moy. What will you see them come as oppositions or politicians? What will you see them because where we
Hayalam Fanankala Mena, it be siri water me. It may target.
But let me jam count, let me jam count. No,
But you might be sitting. No. Let me clarify this. He's misunderstanding. You are misunderstanding me.
So we'll be caring. Again, justice delay, justice deny. Justice delay, agamina cause. Ayabi, yentala mofa. Ita luntango, yena mofa, for example. Or the bank dungo, yena mofa. Yeah, Okito Vitala for almost maybe about 3 years.
4, 5.
4 years, 5 years.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Come on.
What message I send to
the people? So now that is where we go to the justice. I'm not only blaming the police or the security in this case, I'm blaming even the judiciary. That's the fact. I'm blaming the judiciary and I'm also blaming Justice Department. All these people are failing us. One, the problem of the Justice Department is this: they will do they will not do a proper investigation. It's a proper investigation, those people they will not go with proper evidence, and the judge will be dragging the case for about 5 years. If you don't bring proper evidence, to kick out the case out, let people know what next to do. But you know how many people are right now at remind when for 5 years they are going back to court every day to Masakunda kam minake osifalto niajo ko sa jang faro be siaka you see Jambe, when Jambe, you will hate him or like him, and I say this, I'm never a Jambe fan. I have to make this very clear, but you have to give him this credit. Kabra ajo ko faro seta that was a point. I mean, okay.
Example set.
Example set. And setting that example doesn't mean that I mean like I luare samanang. I luare samanang. They take that to the parliament, and the parliament endorse it. When the parliament endorse it, I will implement.
Luaning begel already.
I will implement. Because the parliament
Luaning begel already. That law was there.
Yeah, on sit.
Go ahead.
You understand? So, you luajele, luame ya lonko, kaje kom nim moye tau. Yajele faro, there are different type of murder. There is what's called, there is manslaughter, and there is, I don't know, there's different kind of murder. So yajele model man killing, but yajele murder dobeje, faro dobeje, huh? Town tekono, wala kidio manyana mela.
Fat.
Wala kidio manyana mela. Because for example, let's say molbe loring nyabe mola. Ay mota ay aso murola ay afa.
Ay lafa
kotenge. Dobe for video for kata. You take that person to court and it will take you for about 5 years. 4 years.
For what reason?
Nobody cares. Everybody will be killing each other because you be like boy karlem boy nakari. For malo akana kidungu.
It's just sad.
Nakaben kidulale. I believe in mal to kona be wrestling. Niya kidula be wrestling. Because mnaketa lungulo abe fintila banta be kidula every 2-3 months abe fintila be kidula fonyo ba mala.
Government be nek no tabele badila.
Abe remind ne. Ala mo la katabro ke so ko ne kasambe kadiala. Abe remind ne. Amanta e basarom follow. You get access to good food, any kind of food. Lepa kamesamba kasamba je. Abolo be friend. Do you know what? Nothing dida. Billahi wallahi na bi mal tu akabalo men soto je na finda mo balo soto ko da jammo do fam fal ko tenge am telling you pre amru ni mal tu na finda aka sunya roleke abe mal tu man ta fiya fola badu no do mo sambala abe siba be sol on reminder a finda magistrate ko be kala a finda to man ta fiya abe da crime moment holo be grawlo because mun kata long abe damin to live men soto je mal tu diatal de
So ibe nyi men fokan mun nyanta kala
so men nyanta kala wala nyundo I am advising the government. Let the government come up with policy. Government in policy, let them come with laws. One law, let them go, migration law. How to control migrants. Dunninfinto. Lundahol need to be registered, properly registered. Masakunda immigration they are not profit-making institution. This is what they need to understand. Like let's say Nani Juara. Because I saw a letter, let's say, from Masakunda government. NOWEC is not a profit-making institution. That's the truth. It's a service delivery. Public service delivery. So, need to call immigration instead of you focus on their key mandates, every institution in the police have a responsibility. The prison service responsibility. The responsibility is to make sure they safeguard and safekeep the prison officers. Found. What is the responsibility of the immigration? Immigration responsibility to control the internal and external movement of people within the country. That is the responsibility of immigration. What is the responsibility of the army? The territorial. There are a lot of things because cooking near more far. Near more far, you know that there are soldiers around the country. Near more far, there are immigration at the border. Near more far, there are police at the checkpoint. Hey, at the end of the day, more far, the next thing is all in Yunduko. If you don't sort of just within 2 months later. After 2 months, if you need somebody, do you think that people will do that? And this thing has to be ringing in the heads of people every day. The crime rate is going to reduce. Taliboyo.
Government advice for policy making. Ha policy le many yalon ko ngaje ka fu ko na problem wol bije asing affecté policy falim. Bari mbetel politician ul fanan dan la ni government ni policy na tay fanan kana politico kutukato ta kala wokan kamol ki jol farandi wala kamol jankandi.
Okay.
Quickly.
Ni e fo ali afo ko ha man sakunda jibe. Because modol
aso mole ten.
Banko bu
I come for jam. Mbeko makilim fole. Yalong ya jam man sakunda e ka fale leadership. He leadership bien. leader amanka comme kafu go yemi menke banko bi ba fulele hey chu no amango nyam leadership movement wala
opposition ya fanam
opposition wala diam la aba fule
ku kendo kidale ni
you
mu
force
ku
them
kendo do wo ke ku kendo
opposition pour ye jey
mari kana kur kato ta dan ko lafta
you cannot force the opposition pour ye ibe
melke jammela jali yake jawara la jali yake mo dola jali
adama du la balo
okay sai what mo do it
you just do the right thing. Just do the right thing.
man der man sakunda kuno manya natla ni man sakunda la miro manya na jenkala
No, you just do the right thing.
No.
Yalong.
Taibo, ite ko je wato me mo ko mara right thing ke fo mo ko fuda
Okay, time up it.
wala mo sakunda ñu boy ndi sai ite be la man sakunda jo mala
just to add on by
you were in APRC I was in APRC
the people
I am not
no bula follow
no ngi
policy. So it's not about governance is not good faith all the time. Societies also cannot be one on good faith. Okay, maybe let's say lands and in the relevant department come up with a policy in fact lola okay duma men jarta nyina yanda ka security system le so even CCTV becomes part of the requirement pour ye permit holding kudol soto adiate akwete iba soto la ya lo be man ko na ma ko but ni abla mo yemen asafon de man CCTV kama kudol soto so in terms of policy we finance give you no je ka okay some of this requirement ole dunje ka je ko before mo be do no bun ko na yanda inspect la le ka make sure okay ñing tere ñim bun sifa abedame anyanta ñine soto la especially places mele along ibe dulato me no crime se kinoje easily ni obe dundi yoko na abe man ko na fana ma ko
All right, thank you. Thank you. Ngane kan
yo tala bang yama sidi jene kala sidi yo tala bang
ana aga son de police bo e fala aga son do
bari ngo fele ko police ya na problem mo mun jamba kerol
no yalong no ilamo e jadi kana anye clarify because kabiring jobe introduction okay
ni me bakagle
I mean itandil comment ko we are former APRC it doesn't mean I as a person was former APRC is Honorable Bakari Baji who came through APRC faction not me. So I see you branding me as APRC, as former APRC. After 15, no, sorry. This is 10 years on. 2016, minus 10 years from my age. I was not in politics.
All right.
I was going to school.
All right.
But obviously.
ni ne tata ay les for some for le bon deputy governor de URR deputy governor fota deputy governor place
ela dinde de nan sama dole
ela
de nan sama dole
sai te
birika fo tete lawo sama dole
ko be njaw ko e ka jam fanya ma wonte
anu bayo afako all of us we are one time a fan of Yahya Jammeh.
All right, thank you.
So
thank you.
Let's
kaja kono mo fe nyentembe na Mr. Saidy fosa fono la moy lalie waranto ye UGF ye introduce mol men yalon ko wolle be jubero nyentembe men yalon ko this is the first time ibe UGF to moy kan ngalon ko alla nyaton ko atoma nukum banko la politiko kono atoma nukun nanata politiko la fanala nyim banko kanjang but nyim movement me yalon kali lo break patiti nyim banko kanjang ay tandi juber lalla munemu UGF ti ani munema la commission oti nyin temben
United Gambia Front nata kachale kono men Gambia dingolo kafuta nyoma kabring ya Honorable Bakari Baji eko ya dismissed from Noto Alliance group. So ala commitment no anala do ko abe minke kan National Assembly should not just slide under the bed. And the Gambia ding fo be agree tale ko Honorable Bakari Baji ala lo dula ba mena National Assembly amanya na kala kuti mi ala abe nasilale. So kambala mul nata together kakacha kajibe men muneke no la pour kaje ala do ko sementu ya aninka banko fasa nyasi yobe nyama. So wakacha wole United Gambia Front wulu So Wokono, January on the 4th, nata kapatinging launch. Kabrinya launch Brikama. We were not expecting that big, but obviously I entered Fanambulo Fale. Then down the lane, kumaseta ka grassroots engagement ke nyaje ko yara fang tolia mira ko men be movement da malelola pour ka ajibe mbe banku doku mbe kafule mbe ndabula la je nyadi le ay pousse ay ta nyato mola lanno kan honorable Bakare Paji. So nata ka minirari fanam kumani Brikama SSP ka jibe foto nya political system o membe Gambia fon sa kunno jele ba ning ayatara man fendi mola mammo duko because tol buka kalero di mola. So birinyo minirari ke it was very successful. Molle la tisatol sange meldum molle la asobil sange meldum molle la pasol joy na raje hanila konton molle yake andu je fatale tep Gambia be sediare ko lale. So nyaaje ko lodula tonya Gambia no ngamen kumbe la kuoto ya kala mutale. So fom financina nye kafu politique system ko no kaje ko fali banko men bejang masakunda men bejang ay detendina banko kam nya katani karakilong la because ndetata Gambia no fon detata la say. So kakatani karakilong la kaje ni honorable Bakare Baji la nyaton kaya koto kaji be nye feroke me banko fali na nyadi le pour ay trabulo ko no marol kendo me alon ko Gambia no bebe la fila wala.
Okay. Movement no member ko UGF akamunda nyinin karol katara siari mbake ila karola member dending depensiro la fanala. Who are your main financiers for is UGF menukal depensi be Gambia jenne bang fo Gambia bantala jumal lekal depense because politiko bukata no depensiro ko
UGF fon le kam fon depense ndol Gambia dingol men be United Gambia Front mfon le ka contribution wake income fond dépense buka mako ngini mobile because nye one principle le soto malafi nye nyini ndiro ke fenna businessman bulu so ma membi na lola mol ton koma aka fo mole kabral ba nyini kantele yal mako ngini nani ngani nying ndafa dal la frangina la mako wala because we want to be corrupt free malafi ka engage any corruption activity so wakambala so nya design le ko we are not going to any person ka fay ko mako nyinto pour nyejinke nimme yalon ko idabe dunna je pour kana banku doko la kan anim banko la kano kan e sinanole way is fine the doors are open for you United Gambia Front Gambia no talam andabe Gambia no lejang andabe Gambia la doko na la nyaato tale fi abitano nyaawo nyaasi do nyama so wala atina ntol buka fenta mo bulu mfon le hani na tisatol e kajele mol fon le kela tisatol sang ya printi fon le ya
so ngalon ne ko politiko feneti mi alon ka bukata no kodo koma andun atolmu movement neti mi alon ko nyin tembe na ala fana bela fila pour que political party yoti mi alon ko it is a registered political party albela fini pour ay ke woti andun wo mu kulati mi alon ko kodol beje kodo dépensiro ka sia bakel andu ya foko aldamo le ka contribute pour ka je ko ale dépensiro ko alla kul min alon ko abe tamakan ni ngata anata kula menia lonko ila depensiro a haita baba ke do you think ko atol damal albo kodo chance no la nyokane pour ka je ko al se depensiro ko kula menia lonko a warta bake men ni mbataman siro dila mini rally mankili
yes commitment olo nim mole commitment o sort toward anything aka progress sotole United Gambia Front na misono menti dron wala menti we are not going to do anything member na policy contradict la so puruka finance ke kodo soto nya siatale ni se fundraising ke no janne ni fundraising olke ni kodo soto on anyway so ayatara manta mo no masada dano la so be ferol landila le ferol melia lonko ndol benna na party finance la ni wala ayatara manta mono make kan koro nganya pour fendi molla ngana nya dundi soma kambala pour soma because accountability and transparency is very important to us So, and our legacy also, and our integrity is well protected. Because Nina Rana policy from Konofang, Eka Jeleko, any day, Honorable Bakari Baji are involved in any corruption scandal, he is going to leave as the head of that party. He is going to resign. Obana policy control. So there will be no corruption scandal. So therefore, every one of us are very careful. Mbe kang hakilo tule, mbe dunamen kono animbe menkela.
Okay.
Nana rapati yola karol.
Okay. Iya fo ila kumo kono ko Bakari honorable multi mialon ko kabri ya bondi no to alliance. Ya aketa fenti mialon ko aya santina al nata nyi movement o lo pour kaje ko al setarno al faye nyani because mole mialon ko akuma ata bake ando aframansa da politiko kono. No to alliance itolmu fanam movement nati mialon ko ining APRC mialon ko fabaka to monjata ya nyaton kaya ini wol damantra fule kiri nyin tembenna right now kabring ali ala mini rally ke chocho si warata bake eko UGF fanan ye fankan kula ala andung jama mantra me expect ye wala je alla nyi rally mi alon ko ali wala kenum ma brikama well right now alning noto alliance la relationship obe nyaade la under of APRC mi alon ko to mo jare ya nyaadon ganyen tembenna alla badiya be nyaade la kabring ma albota nyoka
na badiya be bete atene tanaw tanatala ni hakilo to fang rarito nyakumandiro ke pour noto alliance ise kafuna mol kan
do you think noto alliance be kafula kan
e jabiro ke ko ntol bote tolle kono na parti leader bote tolle kono but pour isa ase muru kan atafana afon se ay apologize for jani tolbina ila piaro wala safe okay kabri ngaaje njelda nkombe jabiro kela bari honorable ko amanjara jabiro la parce que ntollem bakilim fakilim
histoire ci kaw ko do war
ntolle be siring sate kiling ntolle kata nyola kuto andun tolle be denna banku tolle fanan denta banku kiling so kambala nyosabo manjaran tol nim political party tema ntolla opponent ntolla missiono baro must go wada malan tolla missionoti so all other political parties are not our problem ntolla problem is NPP and Adama Barrow. They must leave that state house come 2026.
Allah rally to Ali Kumandiro ke pour noto alliance nana ye kafalo. Right now albe mun fersi falle ke kan pour kaje ko noto alliance nano nyame ye kafalma nyin temben. Are you doing any efforts?
No, konya fo ko tol be mu baden keleneti.
Did you reach out to them?
Yes, kachalbe ke kanne
nyin temben.
Kachalbe ke kanne manjara I go deep into details because no abe sirin janne so andu sula kumpongo mati so kachalbe ke kanne ka ferol lande mel yalon ko ning noto alliance call se kachano ngetara fule kiling ngena fe because tolte abandonna
noto alliance
tolte abandonna at all cost because na family lam imu Gambia no le control mu Gambia no le nyameng enun tolle be society killing enun tolle ka wuli enun tolle ka boy so we will never abandon indol be abandon no mu wala problem multi but we will not abandon them and we are going after all the political parties as our family as our brothers so ntol mang moje as an enemy ntol na misono menti na opponent sol wala NPPT and Adama Barrow so our mission is Barrow must go come December 2026.
Barrow must go. Ngananang UGF nanata karte fawla fanalani electoral strategy. For UGF right now, ibe fang lokan ne kake long-term political movement waranto for aliening movement o lole nankontrol ni current event me alon ko bolo konate.
No, UGF ya from organized in a way. Me alonko we are going to be here forever. For we are going to be here for Honorable Bakari Baji bije bang, Ebrima Saidy bi jambang, wala antiyama be jambang, abe ni tige mol be jele mel yalon ko be patio nyum continent and UGF mbeloring damento we are at a very good position because we have a very good image in the community, in our societies, in everywhere, even among political leaders. ntol nyalo ne ko ntol mang even Adama Barrow aba fulare ko nyindi no kan jara ba kala bara ba fulal to nya fola ala mate.
Okay, so right now movement wala malti almanke a registered political party.
Yes.
Albe muneke kan nyin tembe na pro kaje ko al se register no nyame kake political party.
Probably this election coming we will go independent.
Nyin kate formen kana.
Nyin kate formen kana as independent. But after this one, we be ferol be landikane, you know, putting a political party or register me alongo, it is going to stay here forever. But after election. But right now we will go independent because time framing is very short. And for kapare nimal lafi IEC frustrate sign. So you should be very strategic.
Nga kalam talako coalition kachal be kirin andum partiol be ibebe la kunkudal fitakane right now surtout opposition partiol nyindul ba fulam bela vila le nyindul ye lankang nyindul ba fulam bela vila nyindul ye lankang andum akamunta dolbe advantage takane from others nyin tembena pour kaje ko nyindul sina kafuna no nyame nyindul fanam ba fulam nyindul sina kafuna no nyame. Are you in any coalition talks right now?
No. We are not in any coalition talk. Because in coalition talk nya mwele iba kanne and nyalone people who are responsible, but among formally iman na kafuda UGF la kafunye ko coalition talk be kirini lafta purunda etaraje because ni mwele la bende kini bolo londi konka fanya mendro ni ime kumandije ni nata ni ama ni nsubukulo eme mutage ifongole osabu ifongole. So but obviously, it will be United Gambia front last strength as at now, even from the grassroots. But Namiro le foka memu Namiro ti walam ye Honorable Bakari Baji ya isolate simply because ning atra atebe coalition talk kono, there will be no chance for any other candidate to lead except him. Simply because near Jibe UMC, UDP, and in Nop Laminge Dabo, just right now, it will be. I'm not saying it is on new etambi, but there is a very slim chance for a new accept. Because Talib, I leadership in United Democratic Party, member materialize, I move out atata lo afungwe. So obviously, nika emuru na nkoteka United Democratic Party bula etambi. I'm 50% sure ko atazona. Okay. Ni nara na nkotenke Laminje Dabo, I leadership in from United Democratic Party. Imang songa etambi. So a slide out atara no. So obviously, Pruka United Democratic Party bula etambi. Abe kolyalale. Ma fata kala no de but abe kolyalale. So ning aya UDP fanangibe United Democratic Party fanangibe. Wol fananta sonna jin dodo le tambi. This is the problem here. But United Democratic Party, idunta je momoro ni nginenka. Honorable Bakari Baji is their favorite.
UDP?
Yes. Any of their party member, ni nginenka, ka fo ne o dinu dinenka doldi.
Yakan
Bake fo. Ni nata talib la molia UMC, the same thing wole beje. So obviously grassroots nka futa UDP nkol la len ni ka kachale. So that is a kafunkang. But nin futata nin ni be kachaka ka vole he na tara nu ba usenu malonu be carte file tele. So obviously he is the option for all the political parties.
Are we seeing UGF and UDP together?
Well, what
Ahead of 2026.
dia mole bolo and nte as a person cannot decide that. But we have an executive body. May along, they are going to sit on that. Any coalition talk not Rabekela. They are the one who's supposed to decide that. Not me, not Honorable Bakari Baji, because transparency member na party okono mafatin la robot.
Okay, ninga atara albetara any coalition kono mune mu sartolti principle ti me alonko any party nyanta mitla before UGF be agree la pour ni wole do ko competency is very, very important. And again, you should be corrupt free. You should not be conflicted in any corruption.
and you should be someone who will be honest and trustworthy. May alongo Gambia dingol they will have that trust in you and confidence in you. So nyin sartol.
Okay.
Wolle nyanta kala sartol di meli alongo kontol ni mo be tala anyanta wol sotala.
Ila jero opposition party nyaton ka jumale nyin sartol timmandi right now.
Well, abo kolyale le kawo analyze because ni ajibe.
No, but you know all these leaders.
Yes.
Ibela records, you know it.
Yes, but obviously it is going to be very difficult.
No, what I call I'm saying.
No, because
because
the way I see you, no, the way I see you, no, the way I see you,
okay.
No, the way I see you, maybe different from the way I see Bio.
No, memena.
Or maybe the way Bio sees me is different from the way you see me.
No, memena. Ibe memfokan wole mu competence, transparency, corruption free. Ye dabo la political record jele, talib la political record ya jele, je dabo la political record ye nyul be jele. Ye nyul be jele bebe lankina marine, ibe tambara tole. Nyul kono well, isa fono mole waranto isa fal ye nyul be la political record jele. Nyul kono
no, I'm not going to. There is no way that I'm going to point out any single political leader. Me along combat for he has met all these guys because obviously the way you see them is different from the way he sees them. So in the party also, I am not as an individual. I am not the only
but he's
person.
not asking you.
No. Me, I am not. I'm speaking on behalf of the party when I am here. So whatever I said represent my party.
Yes.
And the party is here to decide.
Yes, the party is there to decide, and they are going to look into that, not me. So if you are asking for my own personal opinion, where Ntebe Siring Patila Toyala is going to be funny. So my personal opinions are preserved. Okay. That's why I don't want to talk about that.
All right. What was Senator? Thank you. Ninga altara independent ko ya fanyame ko albita independent. Aliye mufere lalandi. How are you going to plan to compete against Niajibe resource and structure of established political parties many along ko ebelorin nenyin tembenna na flow be able mobility taramul will be everything be able alni do contest
na advocacy ni ajibe most of the time on the grassroots level kama itane galla wala mindi ni momo fen na fe ata ni fen na fe ata because science banko tambita wala le pour molla carte ke so e kata ke dukumani botola pour e carte faye at the end of the day e ke isolate after winning the election because nyatra e mani boto na fe na nyamani boto na fe ngadi bojana ni o kambala we carte fayente obviously nimman fenke bojan cannot complain because nya sanga bolle nyamani boto le diala adina won business la de. So banko man amanya na tara business amanya na kala business sendi ayanda kala fene de me yalon ka abe mul bele represent la so but ninge fenna fe nan kamen nyim atara mul tema wala nan tol na grassroots level we discuss with people ntol man fenna fe ko Gambia be kole ko kankarang lo ibe janne mutala nge jamuta akana boy mul kan so baniko nyejo pour pour na jamuta nte fana jamuta mbabula lale na bula ni ngabula boy mbe kam wala mu na pointing coming for mole
okay.
And people are agreeing to us ko nyin kankara mbele nganta kamuta so mote mojo la fami yalon ka be mbele kunta se boy no mbele kam mo manyana mojo la wala
okay
so kamotol fani tulibe dong le mani botol len kalerol la ke samba ke di molla ka fa alkarte fayni wo mu kulti me alon ko no Gambia nol fana nganta bora o ko ngale e nganta ka jele ko e dum la sama itol fon la sama ani mel fana bina wulu la wol fana na sama abebe dending itol lo carte ke se kilo ngala bulu ebe mem fayla
ngana banko la political landscape political alhalobe banko kan nyami ni temben aniba assess la nyadi le do you think multi-party system abe work ne Gambia
as long as a simple majority wole beje so multi-party system abe work ne but na miro movement wala ni coalition okay obviously ning oppositional kafuta nyoma that will be more effective and faster than ñunul ñalbe finkila le fengela the government because right now nye borom haftan moyle because ñale ko bunkutu lota jangate le kata julo
ñu borom haftan
na president ba na bankola alpha ba e ko ñama because ne ning ñamato do be kacala ko ñen ko mun ñen haftan tiyo dum fo ñu buga bata julu kunto la ba bunkuta lota jatale kata julo kunto ngako ni mo le president ko fo wole
men so do won rafate o bala
abe akajele waro wadi bunkuta lota jang asita julu kundo la je so
minna mo yalo wala
ngaka wala kanyum fonye so ba fala na president julu kundo kanyam ne banko do ko ke okay joke aside oppositional mental trial le ngena grievances land aside we unite as people as Gambian because ñu do ko ultime yalon ko anyanta ka kele ando misoro le me yalon ko abe bele kan Gambia di mu bele kan pour ka je Gambia be de to men ko na hebo je ni mo be kala fonse la nyola fonsa jibe jumale be nafana fe no la na banko kan me yalon ko atentoral in future fonsa jibe system me yalon ko se wala put in place me yalon ko abe bondi la ñun son kambe son be kono pour mbe ke kilenti nya make sure na mission même baro must go I fulfill because mbele be kan kilin wala
funding jamal be men yalon ko they feel disconnected from politics ijikila teta political wala karolale UGF be muneke kan differently pour kaje ko ka funding ko murna back on the table.
Yes, because until majority na support base for mu funding keledi. Nena support base give back funding kellem. And na hanina administration system o give funding kellem siaringe. So funding kel be encourage kanne so that they voters card because they have a role to play. A very big role to play. Because niamo eba fala ko there is no employment. Ita man son carte file. Ita man son mo choose la me alon ko ejikita la ko wala se employment o create no ite. Ba ite sita. Ya bula merol da mabul. Ni mani botol di merol la ni merol la carte file. Ni sita ge ni man do ko create ite. You don't have any right to complain. So quand même for funding kele wala minti wuli a voters card meaning. Ni voters card meaning let them make sure that ni be mo choose la. E mo choose me alon ko asela future bill no le. You cannot run kafo okay talbe NPP de mbarum fana tanya carte fa because tal mun na moldi no we should go away from that nyanta mole jibela me yalon ko ayena asenna need soul fulfill nole then you elect as the president nya jibe ale fana mina menkela
ngananang bankola fankola final memo economy cost of living akamunta abisela tabake funding ke wala do ko soto balia ani ni na rajube agriculture fana memo sino la bundati akul bebe fokane yaba fokanko wonyul bemu kulati mialon ko abe nasikane UGF albe mun solution ne sambala nan concrete solution pour ka je ko nyin kol be sabula no mirankiri nyame
yalon banko yata yaji atata nyato ala agriculture and education are the priority. So Gambia nyumo sote gane mel karanda ando ferol français soto nole mel ya lonko ese doko keno pour kaje ndolem fon soto simo la karola bari niaja be man rake kanno ndela miroto kunkelin nafa wala tan man futano pointo because ni agriculture sector jibe mol be ge mele master's degree soto in agriculture dol ni la bachelor libe ge dol ni la diploma libe agriculture wol hanti yakunko e buga seneno and it will be the Ministry of Agriculture and they cannot encourage anyone me yalon ko abe hani nyokunko bondela. The only time they will turn to them wala mino ko nya jamando le sambe wala dila be wala dilalla mbal don to la wala ingenta you have to put ingenta mechanism le put la in place melia lonko assesseno yurwandino banko kam because science nteni te ni ko ngata sembe do ko wala na faro ko no atekela no ha bari joron soto tale melia lonko wol se do ko keno farol ko nale atara mambata fa ando joron ni nata jibe a soto to koliano la Gambia banko bulo bari na flo me meduna je ka calculate le ni janen ka yindu ni jambato nge bedu nge don fenkata ni don ka bala tokuno bon la gengi no bata bon la ngi at the end of the day ata sila.
Okay, ya fo lokuma ko corruption me mutapaliani jenko ni nakaroti albuka chaka na
wala fa Gambia banko
alla movement no alman chaka na la kola. UGF be mune keno la pour ka ji ko ka corruption no fight anin ka institutional me do ko bundalti ke bamban ni banko kan ninga tra banko dimo le chance de atol.
Yalong na bosse kuma killing fojang wala nyinti government institutional nganta make sola ye system order da me yalong ko they are going to control everything, every activity for data references. But niaje corruption be rampanding niaje nte buka diamala bake because na president fon journalist wa nyini ka jenne ako corruption is everywhere, is normal, so it's a minimize no but it eradicate la no because it's normal comme ite idin waye men wulu nite ko neatara suñaro la ani suñar fewnata nam eko ñengin suñale ite ko no anyintam problem ti at one point mo be ka suñaro kele so mbaji be la be talala ngamen ni dun kera sumuti jumale o sabu ite fonle ya sabu. So Gambia corruption or manage is going to be very easy. Ni Honorable Bakari Baji Jibe all the time, National Assembly, akatra for a salary increment for civil servant. Ninteka $5,000 soto karo. Ndala balu be $15,000. And o $5,000 okono, nyanta na transportation o bonla ote nyana balu soto odlaro. Ninge chance ge me along ko ino sesu nyara ko den dakel. Because I cannot stay hungry at home. So these are the problems. So masakunda la doku lalu meli alon ko be doku especially civil servants e nyanta ke consider bakele yes salary di la me alon ko at least abela baluo cover la no le for a month.
No na salary increment kala
obviously because ni mo kono fara ka joyaite ene. So ni la fa momo e joya banko e akono nyanta fala folo bar konkoto ni ko e joya banko ate possible la no anu konkoto ni wa nya kumuli wato wata ka jele ta kono ba farine aba fala ni la fa kam feale so wala yin corruption o beti.
Okay,
so but obviously ning civil servant la salary are enough for them. Youth employment is provided. We empower the agriculture. Educational system is regulated. Obviously, corruption will be banned in Bangkok.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Ablai, you say the more.
Yes, the point of main thinking the fact that imanta coalition discussion on Yinkono, the people that are responsible should do their best. We don't want to leave anyone behind. Even one man party. Yes, it's not bad. They all should come. Yeah, long honeymoon killing them. I love how like I'm Yo, so me Asan Martin, Professor Mbalo, Mfawala teacher Ebrima, Mr. Ba, Ebrima Ba. I think he's part of, he's the secretary or whatever. Mfawala teacher primary school. So Professor ye new invite. Ye blandi kono. It only strengthens us. I am Markwele Dogon, but among minors. That will be my focus. Coalition diamo siata sidi. Back from. But contante len kang min fa by the benin temple to sign. Saying call me be photo nun jang or man saying sambe flag be ka call to. Alhamdulillah. Alama na be fana woto. Nga fole momo se dula support nole. Bari ni ala yake coalition no ye candidate to produce alimbe nga try na candidate on support. Wokumata bakele. Kubuka perfect no dunia. Walen tonyati. Ala dogon nem perfection ti. So nga try nga nyoya nga yamfu nyoma kata afoja ne grievance so dol nga ngina wala. Because ninkombeng tukula wala Gambia fongole be batala. So that's my little suggestion. But I want people also to understand the people that are on the coalition talks, they have a lot of ideas and so on. We are just doing our little contribution. Long Nibe coalition of the Dakan and you are only thinking about presidential, then there's a problem. Then there's a problem.
Exactly.
Well, and in presidential keta doon 3 months, president of 4 months settle back, state house, fonyo mama back, ngata parliamentary. Wali yokana. Mafoko, inyul bad at the dark hole in Yamade, Benka on the fire can do as a Gambian. They should consider, in favor of Gero, they could come up with something like, okay, let's say UDP lead because it's coalition. But parliament, let's say, okay, Natara. So that the UDP Fanahani Masaya Soto, they should not be able to have majority at parliament because the majority at parliament, it defeats the purpose of coalition sign. Meaning, men diate ibe ole kela the next 3 months.
Because coalition is short term.
Yes.
While alliance is long term.
Ni tata parliament ye mo fana sendi so ba la president ye parliament soto fenko soto. So easily you can sideline others. Or point of an given. So for example, I'm just using UDP as a whatever. Let's say they put back a badge. Coalition they are more photo. But I'm just giving an example. But back at you are the president. You cannot have majority at parliament. Not because of we don't want to help you, no, but ninyo okay. It means if sembo so na bakele to mando family tete for ite keta jani lato ibe ol jamfano le easily because I parliament so le executive so le and most of the ministers fana is a fire no le. So wala we should look at all those things. Because parliament kana chairmanship kana mayor kana and councillors. So let's have a holistic program. You will not be able to easily betray because if you betray parliament already, the agreement is okay, you should be able to have this number, not that, because you are the president. So that ni enyul jamfa, they will be able to go to parliament, even diate yake, pour ite fana affect. Yala ofana be confidence dila ni modo be lale. So nyul be yanda gibela diamo nyin kono le.
Okay.
Ma foko man tanga mi kande.
Okay.
But just be nyole fenke kan before what is.
All right, Talibu.
Yeah, ante take fem fono la je namira.
Abe silagin ne. Abe fem fono la je nyani.
Mang idea soro je maybe nimba yo diam da can have idea.
Mana ni?
No ma idea soro.
Bayo.
Yeah. Talibu ni seli le malo fany jamba kero nyole talibu kumudi nyoko yala kafukoto.
Akijola fara.
Yeah, bala jamba kero ko. So anyway, Sidi, I mean, Bafula, is it PR, right? You're the PR for Unite Gambia Front, right? Bafula, thank you for being here.
But I don't know Unite.
No, it's Unite, right?
No, United.
Oh, United. Okay, so United, right?
Mm-hmm.
United Gambia
Front.
United Gambian Front. Okay, thank you.
It's not United Movement.
No, divide. United for it. Divide movement.
Go Ebola.
Yalo ñindol fana murta janne
Talibo dama ngetati
MC murta janne
Talibo
ay mo be fo
Talibo
pi ay haftanul
ba Talibo te be ma so mi fo
imagine idea den
oui parce que na diam say
na idea den
go ba kana sok parce que do opposition no aben to lete kante kana ba continue no ba continue
sama fu continue.
So United Gambian Front Bakat Baji la movement no me alonko honorable Bakat Baji I mean for more jikita along alamado ninge ale opportunity dila for a palace kilimara me along ko molla lanna palace olam ayele ko niya kata je nyaro be ba ni ma kata je nyaro te. So we can say ko ala stories like that. And abe parliament damendo you know our first time la kanje and if na lota mol fe même fo la mol fana salon ko bakari lote fele e fana so lo afe e dunia jere dunia be wala jam ni mo lote tilola e fana lo ay tilola ni mo lote diba wala e fana lo ay diba wala. So bari the only advice like ndebe même fo la nabrole wala nyindi ko welcome to the arena.
Thank you.
Welcome to the political arena. Welcome to the reality zone. Analo nako ale tamo kele ale katakole kele kamite on organize kalfon la comme kal symbolo ban bimbe tembo nako nalo nako yal symbolo le ni mo menene ni ala tema bakar ni ala tema ayalon ne membe kala o ayalon ne ko kafobe jumalto ko son diamo fele alcool man taraje
ay koy me commande amanje man taraje
mbola alcool e mal commande folo bari ndebe kuma kilna fole wala nyinto ko yalla kumandi mal kumandi wo ni atara al lefta banko e bo andum alaje ko wo mu banko dum la sulolti banko dum melan ko alkalo wolleli al lefta wo banko e bondi ana le jero ko banko pura e bo tonya se bono menna wala nin kafuta nyoma yalla ko do be nyanda fula nyoyele ite lefta banko e bo ile fa falon weke ibe lama nyari nyinna e ka tandi molla ko nin kafuta nyoma falon be kela but in reality jema lef ka kafu nyoma film ka ko yalde o mo filibante yalde e ka fa molle ko nin kafuta nyoma lem falon kela no ite ka wala fa molle molbe ka o moy molbe ka la wala bari ite fo ko ite la sonno mo kono ka kafu nyoma e montal laari wala fana mo kuul me alon ko nyata ko fana jibe ngamara ka wala fo jande ya yele because nimbe tara na kabra commence dula fa la ban dula tonya be wala mutala be sabatla wala kan be lola wala kan be wala tamandila ko lu sono takela no ni banko kan nga fo ko lefta na kafu nyoma bari patio me ya lonko akoyte ma by records because they have the numbers, they have the structure, they have everything. You will be adamant. You can't mole ko ha nin kafuta nyoma barite nin kafuta nyoma wolbe banko bola barita malafi ita malaf kaje ko patio me yalon ko jamabe wala bulu ita ko wote tambila. Then you are denying, then ikame from wala ni membe to amon killing. Yalon bitu nyala fulo nyoy jam nko banko e bo ma fa konkilon e bo nko democracy le right di momo ndina ye fa son patio lo. That's democracy. Democracy is right the moment the pre-function movement or law. But the moment you all come up with this idea, yes, ninka futa nyoma lemu. Woliye ho! Ninko damundo woliye ho! Param! Babu ndile auto sign. Woliye ho nyinga amanya lekele kensenti. Anyara talation no mole kono. Alinkana Gambia nkol filindi. Alinkana Gambia nkol time west. Alinkana song. The ego. On emotions we molta nga fem fo mole mem montaran so mo ko being banko kanjang. If you look at the political parties, let's go by age, for example. Let's go by longevity in terms of governance. Let's go by experience. Tell me, you know, yalo ninka experience. Tell me, which opposition leader today in this country, Mayor Alonko, he has vast experience in governance and politics than Alaji Useno Numukunda Dabo. Tell me, today, all the candidates from Milan Kobe Folk and Jambi.
Mama Kandi.
Tell me, Ataye.
Mama Kandi.
No, listen to me.
Mama Kandi.
Yalong.
Hana ko ngatel.
Yes, wala naman pala la correct. Pala la clarify. Okay, so pala la
Sidia Jada,
Okay.
Halifa Sallah,
Okay.
Bakari Baji.
Okay.
Yes, because we'll do
Okay.
Lafta ya itandala ko.
Sidia
No, iwala fana yafo.
Ntol mantara ka advocate ko coalition nganda kelale.
Okay, so itla part mina, itla part mina janya kana nya pare ta dron.
Okay.
Itla part mina, fa kadam area min jabi rek. Just preserve that I mean.
Ako ay jabi follow.
Sidia Jada, Halifa Sallah, Fankato ñim Bakar Baji Faw, abe député Boula. Monsieur Nana Mandar député Boula. Fankato Mama Kande anantara député Boula, Monsieur Nana Mandar député Boula. So J drop.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Ala Jabiro da ma boyndile. Ala Jabiro. Ajele
Fana nakuma kama boyndile.
Katara député bungoto.
Experience.
Listen to me.
Banko bela lo.
Katara député bungoto, UDP député jela tara député bungoto.
Yo wal fona experience ro.
No, Mr. UDP député jela tara député bungoto.
But
now aka sidia memfo. Sidia la moel, eka sidia memfo. Ngo sidia mantra lola. And it's very clear ko sidia mantra lola. Eka alifa memfo, alifa mantra lola. And it's very clear ko alifa mantra lola. Eka Mama Kande memfo. Yes, Mama Kande have experience. Mafuka ma experience. But B, Usonela experience in terms of politics and governance is above Mama Kande. You cannot, it doesn't level. One, let me tell you the reasons why I can't have the foy. Usenu, before getting into politics, I've been in civil service. Usenu was a judicial.
Okay.
I've been in civil service. About the civil service, another I have first law, chambers law, dealing with the public and in society deal that. About your couldn't get another politician for over 30 years. Opu, Wokono, another Nakamundi. Aketa foreign minister ti nyimbanko kanjang. Abara foreign minister yala aketa vice president ti nyimbanko kanjang. Hey, I foreign minister yake, I vice president yake, I have bang corruption 2 miro. Me yalong ke bafle ko an audit reports. Ato man fenti je ka usundabo nyineke. Usundabo nyinetinya masakunda kono. Yalong wonbi umansia. Omansia na nyim banko kang. Omansia na nyim politicien lo kono. Anu na banko la prolongo betara na da be mo.
Sa allotal faye al boyta ani ñi experience mo be. Do fane experience do soto. Do fane experience do soto. E albenyo ne
Jalo e la problème ni be jam kam.
Na problème mo mende.
Asodro.
Ngandele. Ndebe jam ko opposition lele. Mo da jam ko ir la parti yoy. So I think it's better today. I'm not talking about you. I told you more than that. Don't let me catch No, Mbo. Don't let me catch So you be la moile. Don't let me catch So kada mun da foja Bakari is somebody me alongo I trust. Bakari nde.
UDP mu me bele try.
It's my fans.
UDP fon bele a trust.
Yamele. So bari kuma kelim bolo fala je wolo nyinto ko B
opposition la kam ka jabo
ila mo don nim bakare nyim banko je ande I believe ko bakare nyim banko je I believe ko bakare nyim banko je so the reality to the end of that wolo nyinto ko bakare na ay kafu ma ina ko mo ay kafu coalition ma na ay kafu da coalition ma ina ko mo ay son tonya la coalition kono tonya coalition kono mu mendi wala nyindu ko patio me ya lon ko ay stock so already ala leader does not have any but ay son o patio e o tambi coalition nyato na banko bondi ni ata le feka banko la bondi in terms of expertise we have the expertise in terms of will lafo bendo pour kanyim banko bondi in terms of experience bem bulu pour kanyim banko bondi. Now what is make someone standing down there divide the votes of the opposition? That should never be our time.
Abaraka Bake advice is very important to us because every single advice it is treated with maturity and we take it very seriously. And this advice is very important. I know Honorable is listening, my executives are listening, and they are going to consider this a lot. But for you know, nadiamo konojang. Ay nyinin ka kudantan nale, melialon ko nye clarify de. Ntol, e mantolo kumandi coalition ola. nyanta kan kumandile one.
That is the coalition organizer.
Okay, Mbalo,
That's the
the chairman, I Honorable Bakari Bagilone, and a United Gambia frontline strength in the Gambia. But among more commandi, no formality, no nothing. So mbesiri nemba mwe kanko coalition obeke kane. Anuntol ko mbita nung mfonle. At first nka fole ko mantadu na coalition kono mbita mfonle. Because when we finish our grassroots engagement, nka fole ko mbita mfonle. You understand? But ning coalition on nara saying banku molko albe kafunyoma. Then we post back and listen. But nima mol kumandi kafo alna ya expect kombina mol yela ko ko ñek exemple ko ni mol yela ben kin bolo melondi ni me kumandi je ni na resita je ni bulo dundi je ni kulo me ye mutage e fon le asam.
No, I'm with you. Ni mal commandi yela ka commandi. You
And again you as the member of United Democratic Party
you cannot invite divide movement in a coalition. You not form that. You people were formed before divide movement. Divide movement.
No, point one member je. UMC ka kodo dile. Kodita nyini bulu.
Ya la ngade ko kodita moy bulu. Ite wala ngadile. Ite ne jumaleje. Ite ne jumaleje me political rally for organize no me alon fentable.
No, kodita bulu.
No, Taliban, so you can proceed.
But anyways, in come for no.
Yeah, come for. Let's see for
In come for
coalition organizers.
Simple. We are confident. My previous interview, we are confident that we can go head to head with NPP. We can go head to head with them.
NPP.
Yes.
With their alliance.
With their alliance, everybody. Because we know that these people are just using money to buy votes.
Yeah, they believe in money.
So they believe in money. Saying to nya and
people are also using
and Gambian people saying nya beje kanne. Imam mengen on 2021. This 2026 inyabe oje kanne. So mol yalla ne be detomen kono, mol yalla ne be batamen kono. Mol yalla ne be men face kam.
All right.
At our level. Right. So maybe get to Wolam. We cannot force ourselves into anything.
No, you are right.
That is not brought to us.
And
again, telling us that we should come in and accept the realities. Like he is concluding that United Democratic Party will lead already.
Yes.
Nadia Mokono, I told you here, ko Talib, science and Anamulu, in UDP, in a conflict or a move down. So, now I'm 50% sure they will not accept UDP to lead them. Because science and your problem also because
we don't care about Talib Nyulu.
No, we don't care about DMC. We don't care about their importance.
DMC and Sobea, we don't care about them. We don't hide that. We want them to speak on their own.
When you call for coalition, they are very important. They are vital. Say Nyaje news le ko atara UK atara la citizenship denounced. So obviously he want to lead.
Okay.
And again, I think the problem also right now.
But
if you obviously they want the coalition to go onward. The grievances all landibang.
What kind of
Let them see. It will
so you mean control we have to just balance because of time they left our party. We have to give it to somebody.
Go alone.
If anybody is thinking that
all these parties may along go sabarna. Ning UDP tara alone. They will not win.
They need your vote.
Okay.
They need our vote.
Okay.
But I think I told you one thing. I told you one thing. I said to you, I believe in the letter Bakarla.
And UDP
I cannot speak for others. I'm talking. You cannot speak. Okay. You cannot speak on behalf of you cannot speak alone because I am telling you, I'm not speaking for others. I'm speaking for myself. Nim Bakari ya relationship also Bakar Baji. Adalo ben na tema. Alano ben na tema. Andu mole me ya longo nka jika la bake. Alon come nyaje malafi we have a back and forth here because even in terms of the formation I left formation on your phone. The way you narrated and the way maybe I believe you left out some story there.
But I have to summarize it because of the time.
Because Bakari, actually, Bakari movement before leaving the movement, alliance. Bakari announcement before leaving the alliance.
He speak of his intention.
Before leaving the alliance.
Of leading.
Yes, of leading. It was that one. Alliance members you did not actually inform us, and they also opted out. So Bakari Nana ke kumandi at a meeting, and then it's very important. Bakari Menke to stand at the meeting and said, I want my colleagues nimel do ko no pour na ya kafuni do ko kenyola wol fana mem faye katande ko yes ila jabiro ko nyintu ko nana itla bota. I think that statement also, one have to respect that because you left.
That's why we didn't respond to that.
No, number one. So you guys left. So
when they do that, we should not just come and also backfire.
Very good.
It's going to bring more
so what I want to ask you, what I want to tell you, what I want to tell you, nte alaka fo madoya, ando alaka fo doyala. Alaka fo madoya, ando alaka fo doyala. And no, I believe Korean Democratic Party as a political party, it alaka fo doyala, it is just lala. Enak momel. Don't talk about. Yamal. Anu belafla nyinako. Buying atulla miro movement tonya. Ye kukulim for your atulla position is about honesty. Now you for tell him. When we are selecting the leader, you said what?
We talk about transparency, competency, honesty.
Very good. So yala nkafu nyun kabinza 1996. Wole muntol UDP ntolla sinka moldi 1996 ntolla sinka moldi. So ntolla sinka moldi. Yama transparency, I mean whatever ibe membe for the jang. Wole muntolla UDP sinka moldi. Mbe danila. Anim Bakari Be on behalf of Ntafanan Kundeo. Enak momwe. Kafoyo ko ndolbe mu funding ke oleti. Right now Banko Betembomen Mbealo. We discuss a lot here. I am appealing to you as a brother. Enak momwe. Allah kada ko mbaje kan, Allah mama mbaje kan, and we are saying kudos to you people. But now it's time. And the time membi ja wala nyuntuko, the best thing we have to do is nananyo kang. Anu nananyo kang wala nyuntuko ntola julu jango. Nina yora alla julu situ na sita bala la julu situ do fana sita bala julu situ do fana sita bala nga jiomen le faka jiomen bi ni sio futata jioma aba bilale na ya bil left men namba so
thank you bye.
I think that should be the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
So
man laf la ka go overall man laf la kala minister
wato bantale ablay wato bantale ablay nana few seconds wrong wato bantale
yes so mbe diam kan my honest opinion and in engagement with Gambians. You see, Bayo made a statement here. Ko Bakari Botanune before Infaka Fenkela. So literally, an UMC story is similar, isn't it? But the same Bayo is calling for Bakari, but it's tied to whatever UMC. So that is what I want the opposition to avoid.
Because you know why? Because you know why? Bakari statement no. Bakari give a statement. Bakari lotal in a platform ako. Bakari Lotolako, he called on his people to come. Alamol Bakari,
put that clear. No, sorry. Why Bakari did that? Because Noto Alliance is where Bakari come from.
Yes.
And he believes he is very competent. And actually, they have what we call the supreme leader, who is not in the country. And according to the electoral law, he's supposed to be here 6 months before the election. Yes. And he is not here. So when things are like that, now they need a leader who is going to lead the team.
Yes.
So when they select someone, probably that person may be competent, but may prefer to go into coalition or other stuffs like Menketanung 2021 in state. But now, when Bakari knows that I am a competent leader and everybody in the Gambia believes in me, let me declare that I want to lead.
Okay.
So when he leads, now, Noto Alliance, everybody, when they come together, people from MPP will out from there, come and join him. People from UDP will join him, and obviously they are going to make a mighty force.
All right, thank you.
So
thank
this
you.
is just an intention.
Yeah, I want to finish. And Bayo, allow me to flow. It's not billahi, I am not just for a party at this thing. I'm
listening to you. Yes.
UDP, they have the numbers. That's true. They have competence. That's true. Let us give that to them. That's the truth. But in politics also, trust matters. Trust. Engage. I talk with a lot of UDP, and UDP has an a problem. It's only for first they can call. There are people. I have very problem with them. But the point is, you buy a julu jamo soto. But I moye julu sutungo soto. Ako aseleta na julu sutungo nyindile ning yo fundile na. Atete minna. That's the problem with people. No, I'm just telling you what.
Atele senior.
Abla is bringing a very key point.
Yes. So what I'm trying to say is, in my opinion, if I am to advise the coalition talks, look, even if UDP does not lead, they should have very key positions. They can.
Even what?
No,
don't use the word even UDP don't lead. I'm like,
you cannot call for a coalition. You said you are going to lead.
Okay, now, let's say UDP leads. Let's say UDP leads the coalition as flag bearer.
Yes.
Fine and good. Okay, to balance all these suspicion, mistrust, or, more man land no sort of like they think otherwise, can UDP also say, okay, now, Parliament, we can have a maximum of 5 members. Allow me to land. These 5 members can come from our party. But we will make sure the other people from the Parliament, majority sort of, to balance. Because we believe we are going to serve the Gambian people. And there will be no reason, if we are to serve the Gambian people, other oppositions will fight us. But to give them that assurance, let's make sure Parliament, UDP 5 sort of, it's just for people to think along that line. More even debate about leadership because they know, okay, UDP can lead, but Parliament, which is supposed to serve as oversight, the other opposition for the Nyantaka majority sort of. Okay. So that UDP, near Moljam Fagana, we will stick with what the Gambians want and they will use Parliament to make to rectify the president. Yeah, reference again. If I get a normal laila, ni waketa do, maybe Wallam no bale he will leave it and come to you.
Thank you.
So this is just what I am just giving as an opinion. You, it's not the best.
Thank you,
but Taliban belaf tan tonga jase.
Thank you.
Three political parties among the coalition Ebana kan MPP kununde ya finalize for your information.
Saidy, you can give your final words for this program tonight.
Okay, coming abed nyamendron ko ali ajele kachal be kerene nimol sitantol politician damalo ka interact nyamen nka nyomuta ko bakilim fakali namun tolti malon fo nyumu manjakol di fo ndomu sererol di ndol bemu kilinati bemu because ne Gambia la so don mume so politiko aman jara pour mole nyo sababa ke fo ay dum mol tema ay ke kasoti so mbesen hakilotu nyaajibe ko nyim mol men bebe banko nyinen kan e bebe banko la nyaato tale nyinen kan andu be lafta na soma la bete yalla wala atina e be bataka nyinto nonde momo se sino le la do ko ke yela hajol to poto e fonge so gambianolu mbafalale alnya hakilo tamandi politiko kono ne nyobunya ne nyo horoma fion fere ne mbake kandoron nya mexo ne ke kankilenti ne gambia banko la nafa folo nyoje janin kunkilen nafa.
Thank you so much. Wolemu Ebrima Saidy atelemu PROT ninkuma telebe jamani United Gambian Front tema ma movement o mialonko Honorable Bakari Kebaji aya nyaton kaya memu fonyi bintan karana la député odi atele nyi kafo nyi fon nyaton kaya well of course ate fon nyanta tara nyi programme to jan nyanta telephone sotla but then last minute wrong akamunta anata sango soto atata mabe bade o nyinto wo kamala me alonko wolem PROT wonata nam pour kaje ko kadiamu movement o nyin toyala bawo ni o diamu ta drong adiamu ta movement o nyin toyala bi nga Ebrima Saidy nga tele soto jang la moy lani njuber labe dawda Gambia fo Gambia bantala ngal be tentu bake ngal jay alla la moy ko nyimma analla juber ko nyimma la mba fulale ala baraka bake na technician olu camera crew be tentu la bake be jayla na sponsor solu well of course ma care finder anin kata fo APS nye be tentu bake nye jay ke tumala min na wi blodu nyim programme ko ka sembentu yandi ka fasa nim fota jang mba fala alma suto to diala wasalam.
Welcome to Care Madam Sanyang, Borom, Sweden. This is another Care Finder masterpiece. Let me take you through it. The first thing that really blew my mind about this house is the crafted seating area just around the car garage. Amazing. And the door is soundproof and transparent. I can't wait to see the rest of it. And now we inside. Look at the living room and how spacious it is. Care Finder, y'all always outdoing yourself. And we now at the kitchen area, and you can see me doing my flexibilities and the drawers are so spacious, and then they have a gas cooker. What else to see? Let's go. Now we in the guest room. Look at how big this guest room is. Super big and nicely decorated. And they have a guest bathroom as well. Man, I can't wait to see the master bedroom. Okay, here we go. We in the master bedroom. Look at how big and spacious this is. And look at how big and spacious the master bathroom is as well. Care Finder, man, you guys are always doing it right. And now let me take you outside a little bit. Let me check my swagger up in this. You can tell I'm killing it on the runway. So now let me take you at the back. They have a swimming pool. My God, look at how spacious this swimming pool is. I can't wait to really jump inside, to be honest. And they have a Bantaba sitting area as well, so you can just chill and have a good time with family and friends. And then they have swings for children or couples. This is the right spot, trust me. And this house is just next to Care Madam Seka. Up your sleeves for our next gated community. What is this gated community gonna look like? Because Care Finder, they always coming up with this special, amazing stuff that we don't even think about. So I really cannot wait for it. So in case you're interested, you can just call 417-2215 for more information. And disclaimer, this property is not for sale, has an owner and not open for viewing. Care Finder is here for you.
Nyatim wontemu APS leti. Ndemu APS leti. APS Gambia lemu APS ti. Katun APS is 100% Gambian.
Bari nyatim wete ku furi mbala kentala di. Ke nyatim bontari taba futu wola. At least ya fonte ko APS min kullo balbiji. Imo fon fonya fon ka fonyo ko ibina do ibodo ko APS jam fane mo fana fonya nyatim bo. Yo min fo yenda sija. Ndanga moyro ko APS wallet isa kodo kino min tata fa wuli muan ime charge fenna wala nta sindi jang
ako ngatimbo nko ko kabo transuto kata wala fa wuli muan ite fenne dola womu zero file bitun kabo wo 20,000 la ka sele sal eke tam eke charge mun fa abuka fensi
oui
1% da malam bati
wota yara gamen no be nyanta wala kana APS wala tele mobile ko kodo ki ibadi ngol
yajele ni APS kabrin nan credit ko to bari min kum mayata be wala fango kas pawat ni suto be during suto be dibini abe tema biti kol sonda ila APS mobile lo sika ni asika to ya safe da men ko fen ko atondi nawek ha ni oto je nyamen do tachi ama ni ama do abanta ila kas power isa hawasima ajibe free joriti je
wata mbade ngameno albe sito ulle fisiyata alna leta APS wallet yela lam baylo kon APS wallet nyaata doro bari koto nim fata do so kon to
dañu be fono le mol ñala jam nim fata do so kon ba fole
ba siti je mbita ndori gi sajede katu sa APS 100% namut
APS 100%
APS
Gambia 100%.
Looking for the perfect home away from home in the Gambia? Welcome to BC's Residence, your ideal short-stay apartment in the heart of Bundung. Whether you're visiting for business, pleasure, or an extended stay, BC's Residence offers you the comfort, convenience, and privacy you deserve. Enjoy spacious, well-appointed accommodations in a peaceful neighborhood just behind Nusrat High School. Our residence combines modern amenities with authentic Gambian hospitality, ensuring your stay is both comfortable and memorable. At BC's Residence, you are not just booking a room, you're finding your perfect base to explore all that the Gambia has to offer. Ready to book your stay? Contact us today. +220 941414 BC's Residence at gmail.com. BC's Residence, Bundung, behind Nusrat High School. Your comfort is our priority.